Okay, everything's good. Everything looks good. Dang it! And now I'm playing more Xenoblade in a post Soul Hackers 2 world. You know what? This game is fun. This game is great. Uh, what the heck? For some reason, it's not. It's showing up on my stream display, but not my chat. Hold on. Give me a second. My chat's all bugged. Wait. Oh no. What do you mean? Let's go. I can I can still see that. Let's go. Where's my chat? It's all bugged. Help me out, Bakoko. Hold on, give me a minute. I'll read that right now. My chat's just a little funky at the moment. Bakoko, help me. Oh my god. I'm like trying to refresh my chat, but like it's literally just not there. I don't know why. Okay, I think tapping in and out fixed it. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much for your help, Bakoko. You don't find it a wee bit strange that you're communicating with others by pasting walls of text? Ever since the dawn of our time, people try to improve the way they express the limitless potential of their minds as accurately as possible to others. In the age where it takes a few milliseconds to send a message across the world, you choose to communicate by pasting walls of text to others who paste walls of text with no correlation to each other. Think about it for a second. Well, it was every message, but like since the first one was a longer message, I couldn't read that one specifically. Well, I don't hate the song. I just hate hearing the song because it's not the regular battle theme.
Didn't even break a sweat. Let's press on.
Okay, let's get going.
I think pressing on just kind of,
This will be a breeze.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
I don't have time for small fries.
it just kind of goes in the your family. Oop. Charla, what are you doing all the way over there?
I'm powering up.
They hate to see you winning. My copy pause. Oh my god.
Now it's right time. I'm with that man. Steel slash. Now we're getting started. Right. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give him an inch, Ryan.
Hammers are
Pressing on, but like without the on and on. You can only press on so much. I just got blasted.
powering up. Steel strike. Well down. Now. Steel slash.
Charlotte, I beg of you, don't aggro that one.
Fine.
Oh yeah, anyway, how are you doing, Si? I didn't ask. Welcome to stream.
Cool off. Just a matter of time now.
Wonder if there's even a way to stun it. Oh my god, they activated the other one. I hate it here. Charlotte keeps aggravating them.
My right
Wake me up, Charlotte! You banned the word sigh? I didn't.
I was seeing stars
Okay, well, I didn't do it in the day's timer, but you know what? It's okay.
Sword drive! Gunman, leave it to me! Gale slash! Go!
there. My turn. Thunder bullet. Fire.
I can't believe Charlotte is the one that did the most damage there.
Nice.
Teamwork at its
You paid channel points for that? Did you? I didn't see. To be fair, it didn't show the channel points. It just said banning the word sigh. It didn't show any channel points used. Okay, my bad. Not gonna use that word for the next 5 minutes. What? Catch me 846. How are you doing, fellow excellent person in my chat? How are you?
unity, Charlotte!
Is that better?
Gale slash! Beat! Electric gutbuster!
Thunder bullet.
I'm powering up!
Shoot, he used Electric Gutbuster, but I can't do anything about it. I think we're dead. Goodbye, everyone.
Now it's Rhine time!
It's tragic. I guess. He had Aqua Burst. He had Aqua Burst.
It's crashing time!
Why am I even killing these things for? I just see an exclamation point over their head, but I don't really know.
I feel my power returning to me. Right behind you, Dumban. I'll take you all on. Steel strike! Steel back! Worldly! The man didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah, blast that thing.
This, guys.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
I hope you're excited as I am to see more Xenoblade Chronicles. The Game Boy Advance! This is a Virtual Boy. Get your games right.
Have time for small fry.
Okay. Let's
I'm just like Dunban. I don't have time for Small Fry or Game Boy Advance.
Nothing like a good fight. Let's press on.
let's stay alert.
I need my drop, please.
Time for pain.
Don't let
Sorry. You know, it's okay. Just because you said sorry, I forgive you.
I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give him an inch, Ryan.
Anyways, I hope you had a heat day person in chat whose name I can't say because they banned their own name.
Don't mess with the best. Not bad.
Yes, down to the exclamation points. I hate punctuation marks. I don't want to see them anymore.
Breeze.
Okay. Let's sort this out nice and
We
quick.
all end our sentences with nothing now, okay?
Okay. Let's get going.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
I'm not getting my drop, am I?
It's crashing time. Don't hold back.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Bring it on. Electric gunbuster. I'm powering up.
Oh, please don't activate the Grove Quad Wing. I swear to God, if one of you activates the Grove Quad Wing.
Chain attack. Ready to roll.
I have a clear shot. Ready and waiting.
Seal back. Let's do this. Sword drive. Gunman. Aha. Worldly smash.
There we go. Good enough.
Started.
You're really showing these 6 levels below enemies who's boss.
Nicely done.
True. I love executing my dominance over the local wildlife because they only drop their sticky mucus. What the heck? Where's my drops?
Alley-oop.
Yeah, I gotta remember that. Just let me know when they're joining. Because I definitely made that mistake with Dunban, so now this is just his max level.
Alley-oop.
I didn't realize it would count like that.
Alley-oop.
Thank you so much for the reminder. I did not realize I don't realize that they would not account for the fact that you're leveled down for that. I suppose it doesn't matter too much longer for Dunban, but when I get more characters, it might get a little more annoying. I'm changing the time. This enemy is not showing up. Let me see this quest log. Fancy Volfides. Glowing Upa Seeds. Need to kill some diluted Ignas. Ogre Benias. Where's the quest for, Is it the glowing Upa Seeds? Wait, what's this quest even? I just distribute the experience after the Machina Forest shop. And when you enter the big tree. Okay. That sounds about right. Okay, I don't even know which quest I have that's telling me to kill all these Upas. Oh, maybe it's the glowing Upa Seeds. Maybe I should read my quest log. What? Oh. Maybe I should look at the enemies. Worldly slash. You know, Dunban lines are pretty good. They're not quite Charlotte level, but like they're pretty good. I thought this was a no pawn. I thought a piece of grass was a no pawn for a moment. I know, I'm obsessed with. I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Let's give them hell. Leave this to me.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
I'm kind of aimlessly wandering around. Maybe I should go to the end, because I know it doesn't end right when you get to the end of this place.
Not bad at all. It's crashing time.
Don't let a single one escape.
Leave this to me.
I'm pretty sure I accidentally progressed the quests a little.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
The reaction to fall damage is so funny, for real. Like, Ryan just casually breaking a leg, and then either Charlotte can apologize for literally no reason, or Deadman can be like, the fight has only just begun. Oh my god, these Coppice Quad Wings? Oh, I've seen their fall animation. That's so good.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all. Can y'all drop seeds?
I don't want anyone dying out there.
I'm tired of all these exclamation points everywhere. I just need seeds. I thought Charlotte aggroed something else, because apparently that's all she's doing. They want me dead! They're blue enemies, get out of my face. These better be seeds. Y'all. This quest is a little dire. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just walk over to the quest objective and just kill anything in the way. We mustn't be careless. There is one. Why was that enemy's drop so randomly good for no reason?
This will be a breeze. I don't have time for small fry.
Oh, so should I be pulling more enemies?
Electric Gutbuster.
Come on, Charlotte. Hold on.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
But we mustn't be careless.
Maybe I'll just try pulling more enemies. Hold on. There. Okay, you know what? I got the rage now.
Let's get this done and dusted.
This won't take long. I don't have time for small fry.
You know, okay. Oh shoot, not you.
Hero Dunban, back with a vengeance. Now!
Oh, that was what I was gonna make my title. I was like, I could not remember the line, and I could not remember where in my stream they said this. Oh, well, I accidentally aggroed it. And now I'm playing a character I don't know how to play as, because I wanted this thing done.
You don't need to tell me.
Oh, I'm gonna use cover stance. Except I'm asleep.
The hero, eh, Dunban?
Well played. All right, now tell
I'm
me.
playing Call of
Do
Duty.
it, Ryan.
Steel strike. Come on. Beat. Ha. Boom. I'm powering up.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Electric gutbuster.
Nice. Looks like we're calling the shots here.
Yeah, useless.
Dunban! That'll show 'em.
Leave this to me.
Oh, you know, I'll use Heat Bullet. You know what? You can have to eat.
I'm turning up the heat. Right. Don't lose your cool.
Things are really heating up.
That's the spirit, Charlotte.
Fire!
I should probably cool off.
Eat this. Oh yeah, baby.
Ryan! That was a beauty.
Well, I ate either 1%. Me when I'm not Elon Musk. Just kidding.
Bring it on.
Things are really heating up. Chain attack!
Me when I'm the best character in Xenoblade. We get to learn new and exciting characters. Good point. You know, maybe Charlotte is gonna get down specifically.
Okay, perfect.
Teamwork at its finest.
Where are these? Better be the best quest I've ever seen, chest I've ever seen, or else. Okay, you know what? One of them. I'll take it. I'll take it. Charlotte, girl, I love you, but you don't have alley-oop energy. She's like in the middle later on. Right now, it's just a little awkward for her because she can't. If you don't need healing and you're already on use Thunderbolt, then you're not really doing much. But I can see that later after she's gotten more skills. I saw someone describing what the worst possible team comp was, and they said it was. They said it was Charla player controls Charla with Shulk and Melia as your allies. I'm doing what the enemy the AI Charla does, just pulling everything.
Keep it up, everyone. Perfect stance.
The Proton Sean party.
Fire! Nice, fire it up.
Oh my god.
My right of victory for teamwork.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
I'm having a pretty good day.
At all.
Oh, I needed that. You know what? When Sai said the word Sai isn't banned anymore, by the way. When Sai said to pull multiple enemies at the same time,
Let's get this party started.
I think he had a great idea. She uses Metal Blast and she's in recoil for so long.
Let's take this victory together.
Let's not lose our heads though.
Yeah, I can imagine that there's no such thing as a terrible team comp. That was just a little funny to think about. Hi, Krez. Krez?
All right.
Where's Krez?
Let me at 'em.
Okay.
To me. Come on. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. Right. Don't lose your cool.
Goku, I'm sad. Oh, they have to be spawned together? You know what? I'm gonna pretend like they were spawned together. Maybe that'll help.
It's the power of unity, Charlotte. Boom. Now it's right fire.
Yeah, my rifle's getting hotter. We took this victory together.
Let's not lose our heads though.
Me too. No. Okay, you know what? Lying isn't didn't help me.
Let's get this party started.
Make it a swift victory. I hate these things.
Things are really heating up.
Charlotte, fire it up. Steel strike down. Not long now. Worldly splash.
You got this, Charlotte. Do your auto attack. Let's freaking go.
That was almost too easy.
Good thing I'm here. No?
Yeah.
But we mustn't be careless.
That's very unfortunate. It looks like there's a little group over here. Oh, these aren't the right enemies. Sad. Okay. Down here. Yo, even when he's not in the party, he says it.
Let's get this party started.
I hate these things. Don't hold back.
I hate these
Things are really
things.
heating up.
That's the spirit, Charlotte. Electric gut.
Oh, that was probably a terrible time to use break, but whatever.
If we fight like this, let's fight.
Time is now. Now in the world of strife. Against the odds.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Blossom,
Now!
I'm over-explaining? No, you're not over-explaining. This is totally fine.
Beautiful dodge.
It's helping me out.
Looks like this place
I think I'm just a little unlucky, probably, because our nothing spawned together. Where's your baby girl? Shulk is in the cutscenes. That's honestly the best place to be. You don't see Charlotte in the cutscenes? Well, she is in the cutscenes, but she's not like a... It's not like she's the major contributor to the cutscenes. Oh, I take damage in here.
All right, let's do this.
don't hold back. Let me at 'em.
Now!
Being only in the cutscenes, I think, is the worst thing possible. What do you mean?
Just don't run off by yourself, right?
Oh, everyone's dying. Wow, I get to heal.
My rifle's getting hotter.
That's crazy.
Now! Let's fire it up. It's just a matter of time now. This one heal will be coming right up.
You know, the little cool off icon is cool, even if it's the worst move in existence.
Pushing you at all.
Why am I listening to Marsh Daisy when I could be listening to the Night Theme? I could be, but then I could also be getting blasted by the level 80 enemies. Also, hi Pasta, how are you? Also, yeah, I need enemies to spawn in the day, which is why I'm here for no reason.
Get a swift victory.
Y'all get out of the poison! But don't ask why I'm playing Charla. Hi Pasta, how are you?
Give me some space. Heal round.
Y'all are making my job difficult.
Rhyme. That'll show 'em.
Are the enemies in the room with us? No, not these. I don't know why I'm here. I'm just here with everyone who refuses to get out of the poison for no reason. I feel like I'm a...
Let's press on.
I feel like I'm playing an actual healer, because my party members are just taking damage for no reason. They're going nip deep in the poison swamp. I hate it here. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the ZR commands in this, honestly. But good point, good point. Okay, fine.
Don't do anything stupid now.
Leave it to right.
It's stupid now.
Fire it up. It's just a matter of time.
I hope you're having a good night. God, why don't she use Metal Blast? I didn't realize she had so much recoil.
Shall we?
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Target this enemy?
No? Anyone?
Okay, I'll only try it out in this fight. Oh, these are spawned together. That being said, I'm still getting this for a goal.
Started.
Leave it to Rhyme. Make it a swift victory.
Things are really heating up.
That's the spirit, Charlotte.
I'm assuming I should just be using Heat Bullet off cooldown. That seems pretty good.
Knock off. I'm powering up.
My rifle's getting hotter. No, I could really do with a shower right now.
We mustn't be careless. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
King cluster, queen cluster. I could really use the shower right now, but we mustn't be reckless.
Feel my power returning to me.
Hero Dunban, back with a vengeance.
Electric now it's right to finish this. We're gonna knock you off. I feel my power.
Good job, all.
But we mustn't be careless. Who else wants some?
It works more in longer fights, but Heat Bullet can be nice. Okay, good. That's all I need for the hides. Now I just need, Yes, I am forcing everyone to witness my fetch quests. Oh, there's more over here. I'm just gonna go back. I hope y'all are having a great day. Watching me kill these Oopas for 20 minutes. I need one more seed. We get to watch the fetch quest. Look at all these blue. Oh, watch out. Look at all these blue icons. Oh, not this place again.
Let's get this done and dusted.
I don't have time for small fry. This won't take long.
Things are really heating up.
Oh my god, I aggroed them.
Fire! Nice. Whip through just a little more. Keep it up, everyone. Fire!
Well, this is gonna be fun. Everything's here.
Right behind you, Dumban. I'm powering
My
up.
rifle's getting hotter. This is our target.
Understood. No problem.
Nice.
This is our target. I'm gonna try that.
Giant attack.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Thunder bullet. Fire! Dumban.
Aha!
You mean the rifle is getting hotter?
Flash.
Sure.
I know. War swing.
Yes, I get to continue my chain attack with Charla. Thank goodness.
Nice.
We are at one with the battlefield. Against the odds.
I don't know why I didn't just
Fire! Gonna cool off. Okay.
I know I didn't just sword drive there, but that's okay.
I won't lose anyone on the field.
Oh, I ripped aggro.
Now we're working as one.
How are my party members Dunban and Ryan, and I'm the one ripping aggro?
My rifle's getting hotter. We're starting to look like a team.
Come on, get it back down.
Dunban. That's the spirit.
I'm number one aggro ripper. Charla, no last name?
Chain attack.
Hold on, I'm not letting him blow up. I'm killing him first.
That's scorching hot.
Charla, no
That
last
jump's
name.
nice.
Does anyone in this game have a last name, even? Oh, there's the scene. Okay, I'm good. Mariah Carey, so true. You're right. I can't wait till my 8th party member, Mariah Carey. Here, take your seats. Thank you. This makes a nice soft bed. Good sleep will make Bakoko's old body feel young again. Good, it was our pleasure. Indeed. Othron too will be glad when he hears about your efforts. You're right. He raised me like a daughter. I should send him some news. He's right here. Ow, that's scorching hot. Big fan of Charla. It's so nice to meet kind people while traveling. You help Bakoko. Of course, Bakoko pay you back. That was the most important quest I've ever done, even though the rewards were terrible. I can't wait until the next cutscene where Metalface shows up. And everyone's like, ah, it's Metalface. No, what are we gonna do? And then Mariah Carey comes. And then she just ends Metalface right then and there. Citan Uzuki and Jin Uzuki. So you think because he's a sword user, he could be Dunban Uzuki? It's possible. Oh, there's nothing here. You know, I like that theory. Don't look at me. Okay, good. They didn't look at me. The night theme in Satoru, I just love the night, like the night setting in Satoru Marsh. I just never walk around at night because I'm always afraid of aggroing some random grove waddling. Very Seton and Jin inspired, which we will see. Does he also have the worst conversation in his life with his sister? Oh wait, never mind, ignore that. Wait, Fiora's kinda not here with us anymore. Never mind. Crown tree. Is she unconcerned? Ignore that, ignore that. What was I cooking? The similarities. Also, I'm playing Ryan again. I think Deadbed got a new art. Serene Heart. A peaceful and focused aura that increases accuracy and evasion. Is Serene Heart good? I'm assuming it has some use. Their conversation about to go like Dunban emo.
Alley-oop.
Yep, it's sure. Their conversation sure is Dunban emo. I was gonna say right emo as a joke, and I was like, wait, there is a right emo. I can't say that. You know, he could be the evasion tank, but what if I made Ryan the evasion tank? He has a lot of good auras, which is pretty cool. I just don't know what to give him exactly. I feel like having so many auras as Let's go ahead and compare Ryan's agility. Gladly. Hold on. You know what? 84. See? 79. He's already doing better. Ignore the agility up. No, it's the single agility up jump. Fine. 74. Are you happy? It's still better than the others. Except for Dunban. There, are you happy? Listen, Shion may be concerned, but I'm not.
Alley-oop. 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 Alley-oop.
You know, I'm glad I was proven right. I'm just saying.
Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Alley-oop.
Green Ferris. Does a Satoru Ragul aggro you on sight? No. Well, basically, almost nothing here does. I'm just terrified of everything. Stop! What did I do? You're tired of what? Oh. Oh, never mind. I know what you're tired of.
Alley-oop.
Dark Swamp. Uh-oh. More poison. And you call me toxic? How am I toxic? I'm just jumping. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me not fight this thing in the middle of the night. Not because I can't handle it in the middle of the night, but because there's a Ragul flying around. Hold on, I love Satoru Marsh Night theme. I'm sorry. They call me toxic. Yeah, just think of it as Wahoo. Does that help? Ryan says Wahoo. How about that? Just think of it like Wahoo. I should probably aggro this thing because something tells me the other party members. Oh, they're actually not going to step in the poison. Of course, when I'm not the healer. Let's kill this poison frog. Is Ryan Klonoa? I think there's a few key differences, but I can see where you get that mixed up. Charlotte gets the poison!
Ryan, don't jump the gun now. I'm not doing too well.
Don't give now it's right time.
Me, when I'm standing in the poison, I'm not doing too well.
Things are really heating up.
Being deadly as usual. Dang. It's not her fault the AI just wants to stand in the poison for no reason. Like right now.
Nothing like a good fight.
Let's stay alert.
But we mustn't be careful.
If only there was... I'll remember the ZR battle commands exist at one point. Just give me a moment.
Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Let's give them hell.
I don't
It's
want
stream
anyone
6.
out there.
Don't hold back.
It's never too late to learn, okay? Oh, there's a red thing.
Eat this now. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. Right. Don't lose your cool. Roger.
Gotcha.
Everything is here. Hold on.
War swing. Aura. Go for this one. Understood.
Okay. My rifle's getting
There. Are you happy? Yeah.
Don't give him an
I agree with the sentiment, but not the message. There, does that help? Hi, Crest. Hi, Crest is pretty iconic. Oh, Crest, if Crest gets here in this room, I'm gonna say hi, Sai.
On this.
Good to go.
I like the Charlotte being dead weight as usual.
Get in there.
I think we can do it.
Hey, Pasta, did you see me getting, I forgot. Did you see me getting freaking Twitter clipped by Ace? Oh, I fell asleep. Barney!
Eat this. Guess I just go for
Thanks. I was seeing stars there.
Dang. How's the aggro with Charlotte? I literally just... I woke her up and she immediately takes aggro.
Okay.
I lied!
But we mustn't be careless.
What did I lie at? What did I do? I said if Crest gets here... Dull radiant.
Alley-oop. 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 Alley-oop.
Yes, give me all this earth ether. When you play the sequel to Ike's game, I thought that was the one everyone liked playing more. That's the only one I ever seen play.
Alley-oop.
I'm just saying it's so much easier to find random people playing Radiant Dawn than it is Path of Radiance.
Alley-oop.
I'll fix that. Okay, you got this. You can fix that. I believe in you. I mean, Fire Emblem stream incoming, right? You hate that it's true? Yeah, it's true, right? Like, I don't see that many people playing Path of Radiance, but Radiant Dawn, it gets played way more. Probably because it's harder, but still. Oh, I found the knife. Nice. Oh, I thought this was a person for a moment. You know, let's go to Colony 9 and turn that quest in. Question mark? I don't know why, but where Ryan is standing right now, I thought that was a person standing against the wall for a moment. I didn't look. It was like how I thought a tuft of grass was an opod. You know, productive stream. I haven't done anything. 5th party members. Wait, why is there 2? Oh yeah, it's Paola. Classic Paola Noreen. my favorite quest in the game.
Alley-oop.
You're right. We're clearing quests. That's fun. That's fun to me. That's what Xenoblade is all about. Onji, hi.
Oh, hello.
I don't believe it. There's no question. This is my son's armor, gun, and knife. He saved up so hard to buy them. I remember how he smiled when he changed into his new armor. I have no choice but to accept it. Nothing will bring my son back. But at least some part of him has returned to the place he grew up. For that, I am very grateful. On behalf of both my son and myself, thank you very much. I'm sorry that your son was a pre-game NPC. Where'd she go? Goodbye, Cheryl. She died? Sad. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna keep the tank order for what do you think is better? The tank order with the slightly higher defenses and the 3 gem slots? Or the hazard driver with slightly more attack but less defenses and 2 gem slots? Yeah, go for it. Backseat all you want, honestly. You got permission. You specifically got my permission. You better with the shirt on. God. No, Ryan's chilling. We're switching armor around. Let me see. I could probably test it with something. Mysterious dam-proof trunks stay dry in the mist. Honestly, the defenses are pretty good on that. Oh, it's just straight up better on Charla. So you said swap gems with current. Okay. I see. Okay. Thank you. Hold on. Oh, I should probably be giving Dunban things with slots. Okay. Oh, I have like no slot tops. How about... Okay, that's a good start. So the gem just doesn't just stay on the armor and go in the inventory. That way I don't have to just fish in the... I don't have to fish for gems inside. What's Ryan's affinity at? Let me see. Do you think you could do it with Charlotte, or should I pull Shulk out for the to me, to you? Okay. Shulk, it's your time to shine.
Who's there?
What the heck? Why do these guys have so many effects on them? Oh! Oops! I kicked Dunman out for no reason. My bad. What do these effects even do? I don't know what a lot of these effects even do. Let me attribute it. Actually, that didn't really help me at all. You're so smart. Wait. You know, we could just make these. I mean, we get several gems.
I've got it. I'm all over that. To me. Alrighty. Nice one. To me. To you. Awesome. There we go. To you. Nice one. To me. To you. Woo. There we go. Alrighty. Alright. There we go. To you. Woo. There we go. Alrighty. Alright. To me. To you. Nice one.
To me, to you.
Nice one.
Nice one.
Alrighty. Woo. Yeah.
Alrighty, woo. Oh my god. You know what? Xenoblade is probably the best game ever made. Okay. Wait, we already have attack stability gems. I didn't really need that, actually. Oh, it's better than what he has, so you know what? 3%. My baby girl, I'm sorry. Kinda. I like Dunvan, I'm sorry. Kinda. Well, I can't say I'm completely sorry because it wouldn't be genuine. Because I like Dunvan and Charlotte a lot too. Oh, let's do this. How about this? Never mind. That's not your equipment. Put the strength gem there. And you know what? You can have some more attack stability. Oh, this attack 18%? Hold on, let's take that. I'll replace this one with the stability. Okay. Huh? Hello? What are all these stretches and hydrates? I thought there was a cooldown. Where's my cooldown? Huh? Wait, that's not what's showing on my screen. Hold on. On my screen, I just see awkward PSI redeemed hydrate, awkward PSI redeemed hydrate. My chat is flooded. Oh. Hold on, I gotta take a screenshot of this. I like how you take a moment to consider this, and then it's like flooding stretches and hydrates. Hold on. Ignore the red dot that's gonna show up in the screenshot. Surround. Okay, yeah, you can see what happened. Except for some reason, not only did it do that, but it kept going. Like, there's like 4 different sets of hydrate / stretching spam. God. You know what? The chat is always right, and let me see what the chat says. I only redeemed 1 each. Sum it up with your side. So you see, chat is right. Don't look, Goku. It's okay. Thanks for the hydrate. Really appreciate it. I do be appreciating the hydrate. Wait, why did I leave? I had more gems to me.
Alley-oop.
I accidentally jumped at Dunban at full speed. My bad, Dunban.
Alley-oop. 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 Who's there?
I forgot what I was doing, not gonna lie. Okay, here we are. Agility up. Hold on, I want that. Okay, let's see if we can do both the strengths and the agility one. How much is that agility? Oh, that's the one I was saving. You know, I'll get this. I'll get this. Strong Flame boosts one singular item, Medium Flame boosts all gems at once, and Gentle Flame just boosts the cage to, like, carry leftovers into cylinders. Okay. No, that's helpful, because I don't know what the flames did. You saying backseating means you're simply helping me out, and these are very appreciated. Get a little more strength up real quick. Which one of these gives strength? Any of them? Carda's digesting the game mechanics so they can enjoy them further. Very true. You know what? Game mechanics are pretty cool. I want strength up, but I want to use the 82% one. There has to be one with a smaller effect. So true. I like Goku. Oh, that's banned. I thought that was highlighted. My bad. Hold on, it's gonna start now. I thought that was the highlight. My bad. I'm not gonna say that anymore. You punk. Anyway. Where are my strength up ones? Can I dip into level 1? It doesn't look like I can. Do I have any more strength up? Okay, well, you know what? We'll have to change our gems. My bad, Goku. My bad. Okay, we can do this. Maybe. Give me your points back! No, I'm redeeming it right now! I'm redeeming it right now, Goku. I'm just trying to figure out a good way to fit these two together. What type of pentuple hydrate happened when I was gone? Hi, Sai! Hello, Sai. I hope you're having a great night, Sai. Okay, let me try again. Let's take this, and this. No, I have to take one of these last. Or do I? Hold on. Oh, I don't have any more strength boosters, it looks like. I don't have that many strength boosts. Yeah, I'm just very hydrated. I'm like water right now. I somehow don't have enough strength boosts for this. Strength ups. For both agility and strength up. I guess I could have one. If I get the strength up over 100% in the middle, do I make a gem from that? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go with that. Hi, Ter. How far am I? I'm in Satoral Marsh right now, except I'm making gems, and by making gems, I mean making gems poorly. Oh, we got silhouettes. I'll check them out right now. I just gotta set up my to be to you. You know what? I'm gonna go with this. Let's try this. Awakening Path of Radiance theme. Barney. Okay. Yeah, I think we're in chapter 5. Yeah, we're in chapter 5. Well, let's do this.
I've got it. I'm all over that. To me. Alrighty.
I hope everybody having a good night, Terror. Welcome to the stream.
Alright. There we go. Alrighty. Awesome. There we go. Alrighty. Alright. There we go. Alrighty. Awesome. There we go. Alrighty. Woo. There we go. To you. Alright. To me. To you. Woo.
To me. To you.
To you.
To me. To
There
you.
we go. Alrighty. Awesome.
I like how the strength up was at the level of the agility anyway. Stop! I can see Goku is a big fan of Ryan. 8 agility. Hold on. Goku is suffering. Well, you know what they say. To me, to you. Good idea. You know, we're gonna use the other... There was another one just like this one. Where'd it go? Oh, I thought there was another one with all 4 of these. You know what? We're gonna do this. You know, I like Ryan as a shooter and Shulk as the engineer. My favorite haiku. Ryan's awesome. Goku's just being a little bit of a hater.
I've got it. I'm all over that. To me. To you.
Is the reverse better?
Alrighty. Woo. To me. To you. Nice one.
I just
There we go. Alrighty. Nice
I wanted a little
There
spread
we
out,
go.
but yeah, I
Alright.
guess
Alright.
putting a little
To
more
me. To
direct
you.
points into it is better.
To me. To you. Nice one. There we go. To you. Woo. There we go. Alrighty.
Connor, you know you want to get
There
the
we go.
200
To you. Woo. To me.
on the
Alrighty.
aggro up.
Awesome. There we go. To you. Woo. To me. To you. Nice one. Thanks a lot.
That's pretty good. We're done, Goku, don't worry. Weapon power, too. Hold on. To me, to you, me to you, to you, to you. I don't think it's quite a haiku, but you know what? I like the energy. Thank you so much, Gem Man, for the experience. Okay, let's see. Does Critical Up have to be on the... Let me see. I forgot it to you at the end. Boost activation rate for gems mount on weapons by 11%. Oh, that's what weapon power does. I thought it increases the power of the weapon. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Weapon gem, equipment gem. Strength is... Let's see, critical is... No, I can see the gem effect, can I? It's a weapon gem, okay. They're all weapon gems. I thought you said it was Awakening Path of Radiance themed. I mean, I've been hoping for Christmas Annette for forever, but I don't have orbs. They could honestly skip her this week. Oh, they said the right silhouette's crawling in that. Honestly, okay, it's saying it's probably the Three Hopes design, which honestly I didn't really want. I'm not the biggest fan of the Three Hopes design, but whatever. I think your Three Houses design is significantly better. Just a little. I just like that one better. No, I saw the comparison. You don't have to bring it up, but thanks, Goku. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm gonna replace Spike. Oh, Dunman could use another gem as well. Actually, let's give him the... Let's spread out the straights a little more. Yeah, I think her... I know they're similar outfits, but I just like the little flares on her war design in Three Houses better than Three Hopes. So that'll be a little bit of a shame. Also, it's going to be kind of weird to have her as a... the adult seasonal when everyone else has, like, the student seasonals. It's going to be a little funny. Your tail... Oh wait, maybe we have some ether up gems. Hold on. Sorry, Donovan, I kind of crushed him in between the gem man's stall. Nothing to your tail about here. Ooh, Electric Plus. I wonder if there's any... Yeah, let's try this. Okay, I'll use Shulk and Rhyme.
I'm all
I've
over
got it.
that. To you, to me. All right. To you. There we go. Nice one. Alrighty. There we go. All right.
Let me help too.
To you, to me. Nice one. Alrighty. There we go. Woo. All right.
Felix being stuck in a permanent Santa suit while being a general nuisance. Oh my god, I see what you're talking about.
There we go. Nice one.
They really were in a fever.
There we go. Woo. To you. There we go. Awesome. Alrighty. To me. Nice one. Alrighty. To me. Nice one. Finished.
You said that was the last one? This is the last one. How about that? It can get a little random. I see. It was a pretty good result though. Lending a hand. See, I got an achievement for that, Goku. It was worth it. Okay, let's replace this ether up with more electric attack. Lightning attack. Oh no, electric plus. That Thunderbolt gonna fire so hard, I'm just saying. Look at all these ether ups. She's got the 276 ether. Wait! Hold on. How is her ether barely higher than Schultz? I poured every single ether plus I had into her. What the heck? Charla! Hey, they here. Is there any more ether, or is that it? Okay, there. Good enough. Craftacular. I got 2 achievements for that. Charlotte is built different. I think more characters in games should be designed like Charlotte. I mean, like, I'm saying that, like, combat-wise. I already know Sai's gonna misconstrue that one. You're telling me the one character in this game with a gun is the support? See, I already knew you. As soon as I said that, I'm like, wait, this is gonna get misinterpreted. I hate it here. What's over here? A thunderbolt do be fired.
It's crashing time. Make it a swift victory.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Come on, Charlie, you got this. Thank you so much, Charla.
Suck on this.
Heat bullet.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give them this time.
I love the I love the juxtaposition of heat bullet. I'm bringing up the heat.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Gun users are magic specialists. I don't think a gun is very magical, but you know what? Whatever these users say. I know, I love Charlotte just throwing the first attack and just being like immediately covert stance. Charlotte's like, this is not my job. Hold on, there was another quest of the Ogre Bunnies, wasn't there? Oh, it was up here. I didn't have to come up here yet. There's so many of them, we might as well just clean this up here. My rifle's getting hotter. Thunderbolt! Fire! I'm freaking obsessed with Charlotte's voice lines. A nice cover stance you got there, Charlotte. I'll help out. Oh my god. The 10,000 damage, let's go right.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Brish card. You know what, sometimes I can be a little brish.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
The juxtaposition of gun users being supports. I can kind of see it because even though sure a gun is like that, at the same time it's also like a long range weapon, and usually long range equals support. So I kind of get it.
Okay, let's get going.
Cool gunner, cool gunner. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, Charla's the weird one. Okay, never mind. You ever think about how Xenosaga is technically the past of Xenoblade, and in the future of Xenoblade, everyone's British for some reason?
Nice.
We are at one with the battlefield.
Now.
I know they're technically not supposed to be connected, but they are. They just are. I'm gonna chalk it up to Xenoblade, if you know
Yeah, we got 'em good.
Xenoblade 2.
I can see
They made Cosmos British? They did? That's so funny. Oh my god. They British Cosmos.
alley-oop. Alley-oop.
She doesn't sound British, but she is a British actress. Oh, oops. I was hoping I didn't have to fight this thing.
Electric Buster. I take you all on. Now it's right time. Electric Buster.
Thunderbolt.
Suck on this.
Charlotte legit has my favorite voice lines in the game. Which is saying a lot, because the voice lines of every character are pretty good. She talks like a normal robot.
Alley-oop.
I actually haven't seen any gameplay of Cosmos in 2.
Alley-oop.
Literally, I know Cosmos is in 2, and I know that people pop off whenever they get Cosmos, even though most of these people have probably never played Xenosaga. Here, I killed all the buddies for you. Zazadon really, really happy. Well, that's that. Good job, Ryan. But Zazadon feel like he forgot something important. Never mind. This is say thank you. Please take. Oh yeah, you actually... What are your opinions since you, plays, both Xenosagas? Well, you haven't played Cosmos yet in 3, but in the first 2. There are another monster that want to eat Zazadon, a flying monster. Zazadon really not want... Oh, I got an affinity up with Dunban, nice. Not because I played Xenosaga or she's a great character, but because I can finally max out Elma. Zazadon really not want all this trouble. Flying monster even badder than Beniz you killed. It will come eat Zazadon. Zazadon's still not feeling well. Zazadon in big danger. You all out killing Beniz. You must have seen Big Flying Monster. You should have thought, we kill Flying Monster for friend Zazadon. That is some interesting logic. I doubt that a Hobbs would arrive at the same conclusion. Zazadon don't care about that. Big Monster wants to kill Zazadon. It looks as if we have no choice. Will you tell us the name of this monster that is out to get you? Sunlight Fake on Baron Moor. Zazadon will want you to kill it. It should be easy for you. Only at daytime, okay. Oh, Alma's from Xenoblade X, right? Is she also in Xenoblade 2? Okay, we got extra skill links. Do they want anything from each other? I guess this is better than nothing. I love. I guess overwhelming could be good for Ryan. Yeah, I'll get overwhelming whenever I get to it on Dunban. How much more does he even need on here? Oh, literally 5. Well, not 5. He's gonna need a little more than that, but it's accurate how it feels to be an enemy in Xeno X. I'm a big fan of like the fights where the game is like, yeah, now you know how it felt like to be an enemy as you just crushed everything. Shoutouts to Demi Fiend in Digital Devil Saga. Okay, let's kill this thing. We'll get to the next area eventually, I promise. We'll run out of side quests. Where is this? Is it not daytime? Oh, I suppose not. The Tails Cammy battle's true. You're right, you're right. Huh. How did I miss that? Okay, whatever, let's go check it out.
Alley-oop.
Okay, where the heck is this enemy? Ryan scraped his knees. He's okay. He's okay. As Charlotte would say, sorry, it's my fault. If only he had pads. That's something Goku would say. Oh, here's Baron War. Oh, there it is. It's a little higher level, but we can probably fight it. And by level, I mean 1.
It's crashing time.
Don't let a single one escape.
Come on, Charlotte, you know you want to aggro it so bad. I didn't mean that one! Oh my god.
Now.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Thanks, Charlotte, I appreciate it.
I'll take you all on.
Cover stuff.
Electric Dupper. Powering up. No sweat.
Thank you so much, Charlotte, for running directly into the enemy.
Stunban. Electric Dustbuster. Gale Slash.
My
Charlotte, I need healing, please. Okay, thank you.
Now it's right time. Electric Dustbuster. Bring it. The time is now. Born in a world of strife.
Born in a world of strife.
Choose to fight. Powering up. Come on. Gale Slash. Suck on this.
Oh, done been pretty good at getting aggro. What the heck?
Right time.
Build up. What's that? Oh, physical protect. Okay. I'm gonna need you to just stop getting so much aggro done, man. Please. I know it's your job also. Oh, man. We're both dead, right? We're both dead here. We're dead. I am unfortunately unable to get aggro for long enough for that. Party rocker stops. He's almost dead. I think we can do it. We're almost there. One more hit, y'all. There we go. Perfect. Nothing wrong happened there. Let's see. I gotta read this. Shout out to Type 0 for this one reason alone. You always hear about how strong C are in 13, but it feels normal since you're the one playing them. But then Type 0 is a squad of 14 normal people, and you get destroyed by a single weaker one. Hello? It reminds you of how you feel a little cocky you're playing the sequel to Sidious, so when you play the tutorial, you say you're a master. I hate it here. What am I reading? Oh, did I fight Felix? I forgot. You know, I'm gonna fight these things. I forgot, did I kill Tumultuous Felix? I can probably kill him if I can kill the bird.
I don't have time for small fry. I will push. Electric Dustbuster. Not even a challenge. But we mustn't be careless.
We make a great team.
Is there a way to tell if you killed it or not? I can't tell. I'm gonna try picking out just little guys. Never mind.
Pain. Make it a swift victory.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
All right, now tear him up. Good. Just don't run off by yourself, right? Now it's right time.
Thank you so much for your healing, Charlotte. And he got so mad at Charlotte for that.
Well done. Leave it to Ryan. Chain attack. Ready to roll.
Yeah,
powering
things
up.
are really heating up.
Charlotte, fire it up. Let's do this.
Okay, let's try this. War Swing.
Now it's comeback. Leave it to me. Gale slash. Go.
I'm on it. Thunder bullet! Fire!
Oh, I was really hoping for an extension there.
Nice.
Just like old times.
Gotta cool off.
Bring it on. Gale slash.
Good to go.
This ain't good. Get a hold of yourself.
Okay, Dunman can take aggro for a little bit. Actually, he's dying. I can't act. Oh,
Ryan, don't jump the
Dunman died. My bad, I was trying to get my talent gauge. Oh, I should heal him. Hold on.
Damn band, this ain't like you. I'm with that band. No.
I died. I sent nearly 6,000 messages in here. You know, I'm playing the healer. How about that? No, I'm just kidding. I'd rather take control of the damage.
Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Alley-oop.
6,000 very appreciated messages, exactly.
Alley-oop.
Oh, wait, where is this Baron Moore? Okay, up here. A big fan of having your 6,000 messages in chat. Your 6,000 amazing messages. And that includes the ones where you're talking about the tutorial in Dissidia Duodecim. Let's see, I'm gonna give a point to Hammerbeat. Oh, I really want to give all my points to Sword Drive for the cooldown. I'll give it to Shield Bash. Dunban. The message where I say she's back. Yes, including those. Worldly Slash. I don't know which one's best. Okay, Ultra Gutbuster. Charlotte. Covert Stance. I'm gonna put Covert Stance. And Metal Blast. Actually, let me increase the heal. Heal Blast. Yeah, let's do Heal Blast. This is a really cool game. It's on Okami. It's called Okami. Even that, I'm pretty forgiving.
Alley-oop.
I can't believe I beat the bird, but I died to Felix. Tumultuous Felix.
Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Alley-oop.
This Mr. Ghoul better not aggro me, that's all I'm saying. I got places to be. I'm just hoping it doesn't respawn just yet. Okay, here's the Baron Moore. Yeah, it takes a while to get headshot. Headshot is so nice, though, whenever she does get it. Oh, there's Felix. It respawned? What do you mean it respawned? I can't believe it. Can you believe this, Ryan? We'll have to be careful of it then.
Don't mess with the best.
Okay, let's get going.
Charlotte learned a skill. They don't even respawn consistently, so you want to fight a unique for a drop, you gotta try over and over again. Most viewed game was Soul Hackers 2, then SMT 5, then Legends Arceus, and Xenosaga 1. That is wild, because that is like the exact order, except for Xenosaga, that's like the exact order of like my most viewed games. Yeah, I need a cool off to get out of here. That's what I need. And then I'm gonna Devotion sounds pretty good too. Probably gonna put as soon as I get the cool off, the ultimate sniper, I'm gonna go straight to Devotion. Xenosaga. Big fan of Xenosaga. Gonna make sure it's this one. This fake better not aggro me.
Time for pain.
I don't think I can fight this without aggroing all three, so.
Make it a swift victory. Feel my power returning to me.
Hero Gunban, back with a vengeance.
It's right there. Careful, y'all. You better not aggro it. Charlotte, if you aggro it, I'm literally leaving. Okay.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Oh yeah, baby. Right. Leave it to Rhyme.
I should probably kill those ads.
Come on. Suck on me. Now it's Rhyme time.
Yeah, I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Alright, now tear 'em up.
Let's do it, Ryan.
Our time is coming. There is no escape. Alright, we go. Done. Powering up. Don't Chala. I never
Oh, I died. I was like, one of them died, and I'm like, oh, I died too. Well, it's over. It's over.
Gunban, this ain't like you. You can do it, shot.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Steel yourself. The fight has only just begun.
How about some?
I'm with that bomb. Now it's right time.
Oh god, please. Okay, Charlotte's alive. Somehow Charlotte lived that. Charlotte on Death's Door, but you know what? Any HP is enough.
But we mustn't be careless.
Let's stay alert.
And getting to immediately compare it to Xenoblade, that wasn't exactly intentional, but I'm very glad it worked out like that. Why is it still here? Go away, it's nighttime. You know, I can see it too, which is really cool. Yeah, apparently it didn't defeat feelings before, which I can kind of see now, because I kind of struggled a little. How do I get up there again? Over here, probably. I'm very... Well, actually, no. I could keep it at nighttime. As long as I don't aggro things, I can keep it at nighttime. Like, yeah, let's check that out. It's probably pretty high at this point. $34, okay. Caterpiles. These are... I haven't seen these before.
Alley-oop.
Yeah, 34 if I need to cheese anything like I did Zord. That'd be nice.
Alley-oop.
No wonder why I was like, last time I was like, oh wow, I beat Zord the first try last time I played. Because I literally, I was over leveled probably. Let me set this one on the quest log. Oh, we're over here. Actually, I think more spawn in the day. I'm gonna change it back to the day. You know what? I only proved that I'm not very good at Xenoblade by trying to find him under the level with Ryan as my lead.
Let's give them hell. Make it a swift victory.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give them an inch.
It's one of those fights where I can't tell if the fight isn't very fun or if I'm not very good.
Not even a challenge.
Okay, let's get going.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Shoddy weapon. The fight is not very fun. Okay, okay. I'm never 100% sure about that. There's definitely been games where I'm like, wow, this isn't very fun, and it's really just me not being very good.
Time for pain. Make it a swift victory.
Don't let
Okay, after this, I think we're done with side quests. For a moment.
Rock on me.
I mean, this game is kind of all side quests, otherwise it'd just be you quickly traversing all these areas.
Man didn't even break a sweat. But we mustn't be careless.
We make a great team.
I love Charlotte's overly dramatic, done bad, back with the vengeance line.
Alley-oop.
Yeah, I did notice that last time too, where there was like a weird topple Necon mechanic. I done bad.
We're under too much pressure here. Sorry, I can't focus.
And the Dunman's gonna try walking all the way back up, so he can climb back down. Yeah, I noticed that last time too. Hi, Dunman. Where, wait, it's up there. How do I get there? Did I do something wrong? I think I did. Hero Dunvan, back with the vengeance. That's what the voice I did not hear last playthrough. But yeah, I was saying, I noticed that there was the quest is active. Oh, there we go. Oh, what the heck? I didn't know about this feature. Okay, where's it telling me to go? It's saying to go all the way around. I don't need to do that, do I? There's a lower path somewhere, it looks like.
Alley-oop. Alley-oop.
It's probably there. There we go. I did not know about that in all my hours of playing this game. Let me guess, there's some sort of advanced enemy here too, or is it just the deleted ones? No, just a bunch of all of them bunched up. You know, we can take them all on at the same time.
Pain. Make it a swift victory.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
I'm with that man.
Now!
I'll take you all on. Gale Slash. Whoa. Electric Dust. Now we're getting started.
Ryan, don't jump the gun now.
Oh, I'm toppled.
Electric Gutbuster.
The Skyrim characters are after me? Not the Argonians.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Turning up the heat. The time is now.
Okay, you know what? This may be a little messy. This isn't going as well as I thought it would. Let's actually start focusing.
Go for this one. Understood. Worldly. Suck on this. Yeah.
Okay, there, one down.
Fantastic.
Leave it to Ryan. I'm with that man. Electric Gutbuster. Suck on this. Now, use a chain attack and finish this. We're gonna knock your block off.
Me when I'm playing Jenga, I'm trying to lose.
War swing. Dunban, your turn.
Dunvan's complete lack of AoEs. It's okay. You know, the war's doing pretty good in these very specific situations. I can't wait for Lariat though. Oh, it's using lock on. I see. I was like, why can't I target anything else? Or is it using lock on, or am I just being bad? I can't tell. Wow, I helped Charla. It's crazy because they wouldn't help me when I was top. I can't tell. I'm trying to swap targets, but it's not letting me swap. Okay, well I have a little icon up there. Yes, yes, Charlotte's chain attack contribution. Now we get the bonus whenever I This is so nasty. Yeah. I realized I was under lock on. I was like, why can't I swap? That was the worst chain attack. That somehow worked. What is this? Dig out key. Show open the hidden door. Oh, they want me to go open it right now. That's not happening. Sorry. If only there was another character with a good number of red arts. Yeah, Charla. Just not yet, but you know what? One's a pretty good number. Okay, well, we're gonna do that quest later. Stop. We'll do that later, because I kind of know what happens there. Let's go turn this in. I can. Wasn't there like a unique enemy there? I was only gonna go there after when I was at a point where I could fight the. Oh. I was only gonna go there when I was at a point where I could fight the unique enemy in there. If I die, but I can't die because that means I see my characters die, and that's awful. I would never change the difficulty settings so that I die more often. In any game I play. Rude? Random gold chest for no reason. I'll take it. There's a heavy penalty for dying in this game, so make sure you never die. I'll even delete your save file, simulating how your save file gets deleted higher. You're right, I lost my save file when I died to Felix. It was very sad. Zaza knew you could do it. He's safe from the monster, so now Ryan is gonna come up punching him. There's nobody better than you to protect Zazadon in the whole world. But Zazadon still don't feel well. Why does Zazadon still feel bad even though you rest so much? Really strange. Now there's no more danger thanks to you. Zazadon's so grateful. Now Zazadon can rest in safety. You're the best. I can think of an RPG that deletes your save file. There's more. Zazadon's still worried about something. Zazadon still feel bad. Why is Zazadon no get better? Maybe Zazadon ill. Zazadon want you to bring medicine. If no medicine, Zazadon Zaza drink Nopon potion, make illness and injury get better. It should be outside of back exit of cave near Nopon merchant camp. Sorry, but Zazadon wanted you to find and bring for him. Nopon poison in the area of Locust Swamp. This is just an episode of SpongeBob where Squidward freeloads off SpongeBob. Sorry to ask for so many things, but Nopon potion definitely makes Zazadon feel better. Sound very confident, right? But stay focused. I know. I always think of like the Ryan chain attack. I know. I wonder if you're saying that. You're not sorry, Zazadon. You'll never be sorry. How do I get back to the back entrance again? I kind of forgot. Oh, over here.
Alley-oop. Alley-oop.
I keep forgetting your consensus quest is active. I'm so sorry. And luckily, it's still set as active on the quest, so. This Ragul better not see me. Mostly because I can't really fight up here. A convenient feature from hit game Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's crazy. You're telling me that they'd include quality of life improvements from a sequel for the remake? That was wild. What level is here? Reckless Godwin is 31. I can't save here? Oh, it's because it just autosaved. It didn't work half the time, but it was there. My favorite feature, the ones that don't really work. I'm gonna get jump scared here, aren't I? I hate this so much. Looks like we need to place an offering of some kind. Never mind. That probably explains why I was so, what's over here? Oh, that's a Nopon potion. The follow ball tells you you need to clip through the floor. Well, it's the fastest way, Crest. Just glitch your way through. You're the best. You protect treasure from Ignos. What? There was big altar, but nothing happened. Ah, Katja forgot something. Katja thought Ignos would get stuck there. Katja tell you about it next time. Thank you for protecting treasure. Katja give you this thanks to you for protecting Giant's treasure. I think I should clip through the floor to do it. To get to my quest objectives. Found out Ultra Exile Fortress is secret, right? Okay, Katja tell you. Just put offering on altar. Offerings and rituals and things very important for giants. They so mysterious. Same true for ruins everywhere. Maybe we need to put Giant's mirror on altar. Daksha Shrine on Viona's leg. Not far from here. I've been there. I know what you're talking about. I've been there. Oh, I already have it. Apparently. When you put mirror on altar, you should get treasure. But Katja don't know what it is. Tell Katja when you get it. Oh, she wants us to just go directly to the Exile Fortress. Why are there so many quests here? I wouldn't expect there to be so many quests here in a place where there's literally no town. Hold on. Was the Hi everyone. I seriously have so many trust issues with this game because of like the Daksha Shrine spider and the just randomly popping up Wait, is this not here? No pawn shop doesn't have any art manuals. Okay, yeah. I should check that right now. I'm gonna fast travel anyway. Peerless, Battle Eye. Yeah, some Dunban things. Oh, I have 110. I have 100,000. Hold on, might as well. I don't know if these are even good, but might as well buy them. Peerless. Should I upgrade to Serene Heart? Is it worth upgrading, you think? I honestly just skipped a couple of arts I knew I never was gonna use. Like I kind of skipped the guard shift in one. If I for evasion tank Dunban. Why can't Ryan get Serene Heart? It's kind of messed up. I think everyone should have all the same skills. My favorite running trend on my stream is to say the most nonsense thing I don't actually believe in. Just for, just because it sounds funny. OMG, hi Satoral Ragul, who is perilously close to the main path. Get out of here. Sometimes you say something that you do believe strongly in as a mix-up. True, good point, I do. Hi Squidward. It's no pod potion! You found it! This makes Zazadon feel better. Now Zazadon have no more bad feeling. Sure. Zazadon's so happy, take this as thank you. Ether up 2, you know what, that was worth it. Any more quests? Of course you have another quest. It's you again! Thank you for always helping Zazadon much. Now Zazadon to feel good like before. Do you know about a thing called Red Pollen Orb? Okay. Hey, you're starting to sound like my mom now. Oh, that's right! The stream's over, goodbye. Oh my god, I'm crying. Still working the cash register. You don't know. You can use Red Pawn Orb to make amazing thing. I'm not gonna do this. You know what? I'm sorry, Squidward. It's over. It's over. Oh my god. Here, Zaza, I'll give you one. Try dipping it in Shining Pod. Maybe something good happen. You certainly do seem excited. I would be lying if I said I was not intrigued. Great! Once you see what it makes, you want more and more. Is it really that amazing? I must admit that I have never heard of it before. Zazadon only telling you because he trusts you so much. So you should trust Zazadon. You will see an amazing thing I want you to make. Okay, sure. Zazadon knew you accept. Let's make you Zazadon's friends. Be careful, don't lose Red Pollen Orb. Luckily, I could just go right there. Straight there. Ryan, I'm so sorry. Ryan, the cashier of Bikini Bottom? No, it's over. It's over, Ryan. That was so bad. Something that looks like food has appeared. Let's go out to see Zazadon. Okay, hi more caviar. Xenoblade Chronicles for the Nintendo Switch is a funny game. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, we can get more? Is this refreshed? It is. You know what? Free stuff. I like free stuff. Oh my god. I'm changing it back to daytime. I still don't trust this place. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I should probably go back to that one area in the Ether Mine that has that one unique enemy, unique monster. It's probably gonna be like a chump at this point, but you know what? Free affinity coin. I'll gladly take one of those. Okay, I'm gonna save again. I can't save. Why can't I not save here? Hi everyone. Bye everyone. Still thinking about Smooch just walking into the front door. Yo, I hate this. There's gonna be an enemy that shows up. Strange object has emerged. What'd I say? Oh, okay, well that was my fault. I should have walked. The spiders are chasing me through this building? Nobody pay attention to the spiders walking through the building. Get me out of here! Oh no! I'm stuck! Okay, fine, we'll fight them. Ryan is stuck in the corridor. I am stuck in here. Who closed the door? A vision tag? Oh, I'm super dead for that one. I can't. Who am I gonna warn? I gotta let that happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ryan. I just gotta let that happen. More Dunban. Come on, please, Electric Gutbuster, I beg of you. Thanks.
Worldly flat and lost. We move at the same pace.
Scumbag, have you just noticed?
I'm crying. There was a giraffe. Yeah, I guess it was a little rude of us to not shut the door. Oh, it resisted, that's why. I literally think, yeah, we can't really beat this.
No way.
You know what?
Wait, don't
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Returning to me.
Hero Dunban, back with a vengeance.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. Right.
My rifle's getting hotter. Thunderbolt! Fire!
This ain't good.
Sorry, it's my fault.
Get out of here, everyone. They shut the door. How did I get clipped twice in like 5 minutes? Ugh. Okay. Sometimes Xenoblade is just funny. This game is a horror game. White spiders came when you put Mir on Shrine. Kacha don't know about that. They got treasure, right? Huh? A strange thing. It's a daring of the giants. Kacha glad Ignos don't get slimy mitts at such an amazing thing. Our work here is done. I'm not going back. But daring of the giants is no use by itself. You should take it. It definitely come in handy at Giant's Ruin somewhere. You should thank Kacha. Now you need something else. A therapist. Thank you so much, Kacha, for for getting me mauled by spiders. You need therapy, Ryan. Oh, it's like literally our
Give
level.
'em hell.
Don't let a single one escape.
Don't hold back. Electric Gutbuster. Eat it. Wow, down. Steel Spark. Now. I feel my power returning. Right behind you. I'm powering up. This is gonna work. All right, now tear it
Oops.
down. It's right time. Time is coming.
Now!
Bring it.
Enemy reinforcements.
My bad.
Leave this to me. Suck on this. Do this.
I'm just gonna...
What? I'm powering up. Scumbag, your turn. Leave it to me. Go.
I'm on it.
I'm gonna use this chance to actually heal Blast.
Kill blast!
Each round, I fight 3 times as hard.
Nice!
Teamwork at its finest. Bring it. Gale Slash.
Use our break. Rude.
Now!
Oh, we're both dazed. Charla!
I'm powering up. Worldly. This is good. Steel yourself. The fight has only just begun. Sorry, I'll take you all on. Aura.
My rifle is getting hotter.
Electric power. Right time. I've been getting careless. Right, that's good.
Oh, it's set. There we go. Not bad.
How do you like that?
Shala. That's the spirit.
I think we can do it. Cover start.
Time is now. Suck on this. One in a world of strife. I'm turning up the heat.
Don't give him an inch, Rhyme.
Pretty good, pretty good. That could have gotten worse. It could have gotten worse somehow.
Powering up. Feel the power.
Yeah, it could be good in very specific situations, I suppose.
To rhyme.
I'm still gonna clown on it though. I did not learn my lesson, as we all know. I'm still so mad that they shut the door. Why would they do that to me? Oh, a note here. Okay. Any more notes? Okay. we're done here. So go back to Satoral Marsh. It's just hard to it's hard to feel incentivized to use a skill that does literally nothing, even if it does have its uses. Well, it makes you do nothing. Well, it makes you unable to do things, even if it has its uses. Good, it didn't see me. Oh, there's probably one of those Raguls here, though, isn't there? Yeah. Can we just run? Run, Ryan. I don't want to fight it.
Alley-oop. Alley-oop.
It could complement Charla.
Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Alley-oop.
That makes sense. As soon as they get that very delicious healing cooldown reduction thing. Not really. Too bad. It looked like you don't understand how good it is. If you don't understand, give Zazadon high more caffeine. If Zazadon tried to go make it, monsters attack him. Zazadon, glad you made it. Zazadon is... he's a drug dealer, isn't he? There's no way. This is so good. You don't understand. Zazadon no can help it if you don't understand. More quests! Zazadon's sad. Zazadon is going through it. Zazadon had a problem. We no can help if Car no can understand. Zazadon don't know what to do. You're telling me that that skills assist you in different team compositions? That's unbelievable. But yeah, that makes sense. You come just in time. It feels like Jar Jar Binks after a while. Yeah, it does. Frontier Village is gonna be real fun. Zazadon need to send high more caviar, but delivery no fun no come. Zazadon's so worried, Zazadon don't know what to do. Then you come talk to Zazadon. Means you want to help, right? It shouldn't be too much work if all we have to do is take it. Or will that stuff attract monsters? That no happened. It's just a coincidence last time. It's just because monsters think Zazadon will look delicious. That's simple. You just have to deliver it. Just take the high more caviar to no pond called Dedeba. Dedeba live far, far away from Satoral Marsh. Zazadon think you might meet Dedeba. An easy job for you, right? Zazadon would be happy if you do. Dedeba's in Frontier Village, right? Breaking Zazadon. Zazadon's so happy you help. Now Dedeba no be angry at Zazadon. No sweat, okay. Make sure Dedeba get it safe, thank you. I'm just saying, no, this random cave, this random lab with all these red things, is Nopon convinced everything is out to get him? And the fact that it's a mysterious thing that we don't understand? This is an illegal operation, sir. Dedeba's just like you for real? What do you mean? You do not aspire to be like Dedeba. Don't sign a victory that. Oh my god. I think I remember the high road being the wrong way, right? It looked exactly like Bond as a Nopon in real life. Okay, I can confirm that much at least. You're right, you're right. Hom Hom can never understand Nopon's secret organization. Hom Hom can't, unfortunately so. You're being suspicious of people like you? You're saying that like it's a bad thing. No, I'm just kidding. Oh no. Bye. I'm very sorry to all the Gokus in the chat, but I had to alley-oop to get across the water faster. To everyone else in chat, I hope you enjoy the alley-oops. If you have seen the pilot of Omega Rest of IA, please contact security immediately.
Alley-oop. Huh. Alley-oop. 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 Huh. Alley-oop. Huh. Huh.
Listen, Goku, it's justified.
Huh. Huh. Alley-oop. 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 Huh. Alley-oop. Huh.
It's not my fault the characters run so slowly in the water.
Huh. Alley-oop.
Pull up. Pull up.
Alley-oop. Huh. Alley-oop. Huh.
Did we not find the pilot ever?
Alley-oop.
Sad.
Alley-oop. Huh.
I mean, we would have contacted security about it. But still. Dunban is so far away because he hasn't figured out the strat of jumping.
Alley-oop. Huh. Huh. Alley-oop. Huh.
We play excellent obscure indie game Xeno games. Oh yeah, wait, wasn't that one kid the pilot? Yeah, he lived there and he's the pilot, right? Hold, nighttime for the excellent cutscene? Hold on. Perfect. Wow, it's our first cutscene 2 hours in.
The upper regions are through that entrance. You gotta go through Magna Forest first. Prison Island is at the Bionis Head, just above Magna
I need
Forest.
the
It
nighttime
pains me to say
ambiance.
it, but this is the point where I turn back. I must see to the survivors, and I'm also very concerned about Colony 9.
I understand. Thank you for everything.
I might have said a few things I shouldn't have back in the mine. Forgive me.
Oh,
No,
hi,
it's
Dixon.
okay.
I owe you my life, young man. I'll never forget it, heir to the Monado. Medic, will you stay with them?
I want to help Shulk. The Mekon must pay for what they did. And I'm sure Gado is still alive somewhere. If he is, I have to find him.
Find him for me too. Good luck.
Sharla, I want to go with the Tharon.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I've never seen anything cooler than Shulk smashing Mekon with the Monado. But I'm just slowing you down.
No way, kid. You just need to shape up like me.
It's okay. I've made up my mind.
Yeah,
Compared to you
our
guys,
DPS
I know I'm
Juju.
pretty useless. But that's cool. Because I know what I can do. I'm gonna go back to the colony and help the survivors rebuild their lives.
Not our
You'll do
DPS.
us proud, kid. Good luck, Juju.
Thanks.
Shulk, Ryan, keep Sharla safe for me.
Dixon, are you leaving too?
The Mekon may be gone from Colony 6 now, but that doesn't mean we've seen the last
No,
of them.
our other
When
DPS
they
is
launch another attack, and they will, Colony 9's gonna need my help.
Yeah. I guess you're really needed at the colony.
This ain't the last you'll see of me. You
Oh,
should
I
be
forgot
alright for
Dunban
now.
was here.
Look after the Monado.
You can bet on it. We won't let the colony down.
You'll make us proud, Shulk. You, on the other hand, need to buck up your ideas. How else are you going to protect Shulk?
Thanks for the heads up, Dixon.
Good luck. See ya.
Farewell, Dixon.
Can't say I feel so good about deceiving these kids.
What's that you say?
Oh, just mumbling. Forget I said anything.
Hello? It's... Oh, that's not my sole concern. Juju wants to restore Colony 6 to its former glory. Go to Colony 6 during breaks in the story. Every single opportunity is a break. Wow! Amazing! I never think Hom Hom would come here. There are lots of ancient High Entia ruins around here. You come here to find rare things to sell? Huh? You want to go to Top of Bionis? I tell you how for free. You need to do ancient High Entia coming of age ceremony. You know about it? It tests for High Entia boys to come men in olden days. First, you need to find 4 offerings scattered around Satoral. Then, put an adulthood emblem in front of sororal statues. Why did they give Juju such a raw shot? Listen, the rebuilding of Colony 6 is very important, that's why. Is that in the... That is a... Is that a crewmate? We didn't hear anything, Dixon, don't worry. As in literally, apparently. That will open past the top of Bionis. This is the only way. It's dangerous. Be careful. Complete preparation for a ceremony. White Radiant. Okay. I'm missing 1. I forgot to say. Us Nopon merchants can sell you everything you need. Including the White Radiant, right? What kind of merchant doesn't sell me anything? Sir? Sounding so tall and proud. No pawn no can sell Hum Hum White Radiant. Apparently, no pawn no can sell Hum Hum anything, apparently. There's an enemy here? Where? Oh, a Grove Quadwing. Okay, this may not be the thing I need. But you know what? I'm grabbing this red orb anyway. The Grove Quadwing really is just chillin'. What is this? Statue water. Delicious. Red orb will never be important. I've never needed a red orb a single time. I'm gonna warn everyone, but I'm gonna be very annoying in Machna Forest. Because there's that one area with all the water. I'm only eating the red Skittles in the package. The red orbs are important. I'm throwing them away because nobody's ever needed a red orb. This better not be Ricky slander if we see water. No, no. It's not Ricky slander. Alley-ooping across the water is cool and all. What if Ryan had a motorcycle? Imagine how much faster he'd go. You tried using Ricky in this area recently. How is it? Is it bad? Are you just forced to swim the whole time? Basin Cave. It looks like there's enemies in here. They're sound-based, it seems. Sound-based enemies. That means I do not have to fight them. Except for those spiders, apparently. Because that was my bad. Charlotte, you're gonna wake him up. See, Ryan Dunvan just walking normally, and Charlotte's like, I'm gonna make as much noise as possible. Yeah. Humming cat? Where the heck am I? The song is so good. the vibes at nighttime Tutorial Marsh are immaculate. The enemies, on the other hand, leave not so much. There's still an area here I haven't gone to yet. Oh, maybe it's over here. It's probably somewhere here. Me when I buy headphones for Nia.
Alley-oop.
Wow, me exploring literally everything was rewarded. Oh.
Come on! Electric Buster! Now it's right time! War swing! Aura!
Tell you can't trust this game.
I'm turning up the heat. Right. Don't lose your cool. Oh yeah, baby! Magnificent attack! Leave it to Rhyme! Easy suck on this!
I cannot wait for Dive Sabat.
Eat this! Suck on this! Alright, now tear 'em up!
Ow. Rude? He literally said suck on this.
You like that? Leave it to Rhyme!
Ryan is cancelled, I'm sorry.
Ready to roll! Take it to 'em!
Sword Drive.
Aha! Gale Slash!
Oh, Charlotte was in cooldown. I actually could have used a Charlotte attacker.
Nicely done! This is gonna hurt! Electric Buster! Shield yourself! The fight has only just begun! Beat! I'm powering up! Gale Slash!
I need my free damage boost in the chain attack.
This ain't good. Steel yourself! The fight has only just begun!
I'm dying.
Beat! Electric Alright, we came through!
Not as much as the enemy, though.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Ryan punched the bird. I love the energy of having a giant weapon like that. Just that you need an entire arm, like, just to have it equipped. And then being like, yeah, I'm gonna punch things. Are you sell things now? Machna Forest is up ahead. No Pond Village in the forest. You'd be surprised if you see it. Yeah, I was thinking, like, the Ryan handshake with Shion. Let me see. Oh, you beat me too. I'm typing it out anyway. See, this one works better because, see, he's facing her with the handshake. This one, he's like shaking her hand but looking away.
Alley-oop!
I typed it prettier than you.
Huh? The lift don't work.
Looks like it's been broken for a while. We'll have to find another way up.
Another way? You don't mean climb up there?
We may have to.
Come on, you can't be serious. Why'd someone build a lift that don't work?
No complaining. Let's start looking for a place we can climb up.
The Nathan Drake era.
Alley-oop!
Dang, not even letting us try.
Alley-oop!
This is literally we can't use the elevator, so let's just go for the stairs. We have never climbed anything in this game. Nathan Drake era.
Alley-oop.
Is there still a... There's a red dot. I'm assuming it's that one level 80 something bird. Yeah, it is.
Alley-oop.
Oh. There's a nice hydrant at the top waiting for Ryan. Let's go, Ryan. Climb as hard as you can. There's a hydrate waiting for you. Big fan of hydrating. And so is Ryan.
Alley-oop.
Oh, please, I want this. Okay. It was like Charla? Bye, Charla. Yeah, she just kinda... She just kinda jumped. The Charla AI is... I don't know why. It's not even like a Charla specific thing. But like, the Charla AI in the overworld is so unhinged. Like that, I don't even know where she fell. She jumped off again. She's a little crazy.
Alley-oop.
Here, Shulk running an infinite figure eight. he took pointers from Charla. Oh, is this the end? It is.
Alley-oop.
It did it again! I don't, why is it doing that? Well, I can see that you hydrate stretched, but it showed me every hydrate stretch possible, I swear. Oh.
Ryan. Ready to go, Shulk? Yeah. But just hold on a minute.
What is it, Shulk?
It's about the Monado. I'd like to ask your permission to use it a little longer.
Why ask me?
The Monado was your sword, but I need it to achieve my goal. So...
Don't sweat it. You are far more skillful at wielding that thing than I ever was. Keep it. It's yours. Besides, I have a new sword. That old coot had the decency to forge this for me. I owe it to him to make the most of it.
Dunban.
You fought your way this far.
Thanks
That
for
is
the
proof
hydrate and
enough
stretch.
The Monado has accepted you. Don't take my word for it. Believe in yourself, Shulk.
Believe in myself.
Never lying down. Never giving up. That's our pride and strength as Homs. And we have to make sure those metal monsters know it.
You're right.
Time to move, people. This prison island Shulk saw in his vision isn't getting any closer.
Good guy, Shulk, asking for permission for it. Okay, are we done this tutorial march? Is there anything else here? I think we're done for now. There's probably some little area here that they haven't seen yet, but I can't really get to it. Oh wait, I forgot about this part. I completely forgot this area existed,
What
not
is
gonna lie.
this place? It's giving me the creeps.
At a guess, I'd say we're inside the Bionis. What is it, Shulk?
Oh, nothing. It's just that it feels like the Bionis isn't really dead. Wait a minute, Shulk. If the Bionis starts moving around, things won't look good for us. Let's just keep moving. Right.
Bionis kind of got mold, it looks like. Are we gonna see a random sign that says why?
Alley-oop,
I hope so.
alley-oop.
Third lung. Just like me, for real. Why? I'm gonna say, spider, what? Is it gonna shut the door on me too? Is that a no-pawn? What are you doing here? I never expected to see anyone else in this place. You want to go up the top? Wait where water whooshes up. It'll shoot you really high. But I want to go to that path that's on the map somewhere that I can't get to. Xeno gives us the origin. How? I'm just saying. I think this would. I don't think this would push you up. I think it would kill you. But you know what? We'll do it. We'll do it. You shouldn't want things in life, Cardinal Hoshi. You're right. It was my bad for hoping for things. Upper trachea. Wait, how much? Before we go there, I want to see our AP. Sword drive. We already know. I still don't really know which one's best to upgrade for Deadman. I think Gale Slash is just good in general. And Charla, I'll save her heal bullet. She almost gets a little more. This is the emote. Meter moment is the emote of someone who expects things. Understandable, understandable. The weirdo in the family with plan. Who are you?
Face Nemesis. Your frame is complete. All that remains is the soul transfer. That damage. Does a weapon exist that can melt face armor? How?
Lady Vanea, Master Egil wishes to see you.
Vanea.
Tell
Who
him
is
I will see
Vanea?
him when this face is complete.
Acknowledged.
She doesn't know a weapon exists that
I
can
have
melt face armor.
fulfilled my duty. You and only you can bring about a new age on Mechonis, No, the entire world. My mistress, Lady Mayneth.
I know a weapon that can melt face armor. The freaking acid at the bottom of the ether mine.
Alley-oop.
Here we are. The ether pit itself, yeah. We saw what happened to Zord. It just melted the face armor off. That's truly the weapon that can beat the Mechonis. Yeah. If the Mech Hunter ever after us, just go to the ether pit. I think we have good chances there. He wasn't in the ether pit itself. He was outside. Big difference. If he knew how Zord got messed up, he would not have shown his face. I'm just saying. Literally. Oh, oops! I didn't level everyone. My bad. I literally just saw that when I entered the cutscene.
Lady Melia, withdraw to the Knock-On village and let us handle this beast.
No, Isel! Do you really expect me to leave you, run away and save myself?
Permit us this once, Lady Melia. It is our honor and our duty to protect you with our lives. Do not fear for us. Flee.
I will not. I cannot return to the capital with this monster still standing.
Is this side character?
Bestow the light of your life unto me!
Yo, the best character.
Who turned up the heat?
I've never seen such a dense forest.
Me neither. How much further?
This must be the back of the Bionis. If Shulk's vision is right, we've still got a long way to go.
It's not Juju. You're right, my bad. It's not Juju.
You mean go on in this heat? I'm sweatier than a brog's armpit.
We'll have to search for the best route. Sadly, until we find a way, we'll have to put up with Rhyme's stench.
Charlotte?
Try to ride right away. Hi Link, how are you?
We must be outside the tower.
How's it going?
Welcome, true heir to the Monado.
Father!
Weak and pathetic.
What or who are you? You will pay for what you've done! You will know the pain and suffering you caused the Emperor and Fiora!
A silver-faced Mechon. And who was that girl? These visions show me people and places I've never seen.
We'll never run to that
If only
girl.
I could find out what they mean. We could use them to our advantage.
Look over there. A rope bridge. It looks Hom's made.
Not Homs, Nopon. Though a lot of them have settled in our colonies, the Nopon are originally native to Magna Forest.
Do you think they'd know the way to the Bionis head?
I can't say. But walking around in circles isn't going to achieve anything. Our best bet is to look for their village.
Okay, I remember that part specifically. The first shot of Magna Forest where Melia is just freaking dead. Yeah, it's always such a funny shot for some reason. You didn't deserve this, Melia. Okay, there. You hate Machna? I actually kind of like this place. Oh, immediate side quest. We've finally collected all 8 kelp mushrooms. You should fill up Kofuku. Although I do remember being in Machna a lot. Specifically because of side quests, but yeah. Wow, I can't believe Hom Hom come to this place. I tell you something. There are lots of fierce, hungry monsters in Machna Forest. I want to get back to the village. Can you kill monsters on the way? More quad wings. You look so big and strong, I knew you helped me. But be careful, there are lots of dangerous monsters. Machna armor sets. They're pretty cool design. When Ryan sits down in the Machna armor. Yeah, I've definitely seen people be like, what the heck is up with Ryan's Machna armor? You want to help me some more? This time I want you to bash the Machna Ferris. They look so scary. I just know they want to gobble us up on them. You my heroes. You don't have to worry about Machna Ferris eating you. There are lots of scary red birds in Machna Forest. They are more dangerous than other monsters. They swoop down and attack you, then fly off. They came and pecked my lovely fur. I want you to kill them. More than when weather hot, okay. I need some more help. I want to go back to the village, but there are too many monsters. There are another monster to bash. I want you to bash some Machna X. When they all gone, I know can go home safe. Thank you. Oh, I literally put X because I was like, I'm gonna run. Oh wait, I think I got an art because I leveled everyone up. I got arts for everyone. Yo, Magnum Charge, did I get the best skills? Dive Sabat. Wait. Okay, let's set some new skills. I'm gonna replace Aura Burst with Dive Sabat. I want Magnum Charge, but actually get rid of Warsman. Talent gauge must be maxed. Okay. Warsman? Yeah! I don't know what else to get rid of. I can't really get rid of Bone Upper because I want Dive Sabat for the agility down as well. So then the other options are I could get rid of the Topple if I really want to rely on Dunban toppling them. But I don't know if I do. Like, I could get rid of Wild Down if I trust Dunban to, but I don't know if I do. Yeah, the paralysis alone is nice. I like the agility down as well, though. Also, having something to fill the talent gauge faster is really nice as well. It's also just its fastest attack. Do I trust an enemy? I might have to trust Dunban to topple. I disagree with all of that. I don't know, because I want Lariat, but I also want Hammer Beat. And I want Magnum... if Ryan had 9 slots, that'd be perfect, but he doesn't have 9 slots. I don't know what to do. Dunban, what do you got? Tempest Kick. Removes enemy buffs after Gale Slash. Is Tempest Kick good? It sounds good. I have a lot of auras. I could probably put it over one of the auras. I'm just gonna do that and see what chat says. What does Aura Bullet do? Extends the duration of an aura. Could be good. Anything else? Oh, she got Head Shaker. Let's take Head Shaker. It's an ether or a non-ether character. Oh yeah, you're right. I'll replace it when he gets another skill. He only has. I don't need to have it on permanently. Charla, Headshaker. It's fine right now. That's a long cooldown. Huh. It does a lot of damage, though. I think it does a lot of... Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Well, it makes sense, because it has a giant cooldown. I'm gonna get rid of Cure Bullet for now. If there's a specific fight where I really need Cure Bullet... Let's see, what does Shulk get? I know Battle Soul is a good skill, but like if I don't using Shulk, he just kinda uses it terribly. Let's upgrade Headshaker a little. And by a little, I mean put every single point. I was supposed to upgrade to Heal Bullet. Oops, my bad. Yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna remove it. Sorry, this is a perfectly fine skill, but not as AI. Oh, there's the remove. Okay. Let's level some things up. Buster, Enchant. I'm just gonna upgrade one of these. Okay. Good enough for now. Oh, do you have anything? You don't have any books. Okay, never mind. Mocked bottoms are pretty good, though. Yeah, they're just better than anything we have on... What's this bi-couple? Everyone, get your new bottoms. Oh, you don't even have anything in the slot. Okay. Here, you can have agility up. There we go. Charla, replace these. Magna bottoms? Why would they snitch on Magna like that? Magna bottoms. Wait, there was this customer at work earlier who I unfortunately could not take seriously at all. Because, she was asking if, she was asking if we had any fruitcake. In which, this is an older one, by the way. I feel like that's important to the story, but also implied because she was asking for fruitcake. And my assistant manager was like, No, we haven't really talked about making fruitcake because it's gross and nobody likes it.
Alley-oop,
So she was like, oh, she was
alley-oop.
like, me when I'm a youth asking for fruit. A youth? No youth is asking for fruitcake. Not a single one. But she was like, oh, that's a shame. And she was like, there are a bunch of fruities here. Literally, her just saying there's a bunch of fruities, just like, I had to resist laughing when she was talking to us. And then my assistant, after the lady left, my assistant manager was like, there's a bunch of fruities here, huh? And then I just burst out laughing. It was so funny. I'm like, yep, there sure are. There sure are a bunch of fruities here. Oh my god. So that was fun. I don't think I'm going to forget that.
Alley-oop. Huh.
There's something here. Oh, one of the enemies I have to kill. How about I'll do all these quests in a bit. I'm just gonna... Level 96? Oh, I guess it's the heat wave? I guess it's the heat wave at the moment. Or is it? I can't really tell. Where's this quest marker? Do you make actually good fruitcake? I haven't actually tried fruitcake. The only thing I know is that it's terrible, apparently, because nobody likes it. Except for, the only exception, the only time I've ever seen anyone say anything good about fruitcake is a hit TV special, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, where the entire town likes her fruitcake, and it's key to solving her disappearance. I'm kid named Terrible.
Alley-oop.
I can't believe it here. I think it's giant. Fruitcake is that type of thing that people like to hate on while knowing nothing about it or trying it once. It definitely is. It's gotten a reputation at this point for being nasty. And I don't know what it tastes like either. I can't really comment.
Alley-oop. Alley-oop.
Lemonade Sky. Oh yeah, I should probably put in some of these, gems. Collectibles. Collectopedia. Bionis' interior has stuff, but I didn't see anything. It's crazy. Oh, I missed one vegetable. That's unfortunate. Oh, I missed a flower as well. You missed all the collection nodes? You're right. I hate blue spheres so much. I refuse to get any of them. Have you had cake? Have you had dried fruit? You had fruitcake in some order. Yeah, I figured. I just think it's. I figured. I'm like, there was nothing to collect there. Has it sent you any notifications that the oh no reacts? No, but I could probably see. Hold on. I can probably see my reacts somewhere, I feel. Oh, here's the stream summary. Let me see. Let me look at this real quick. Yeah, show me reactions. Let me see. Yeah, there's... I can see it. There's like 3 specific reactions here that say, oh no, for this stream. Can I see it for yesterday's stream? Oh no, that... Wait. Yeah. Let me see from yesterday's stream. Are there any reacts? Oh, there was a lot of oh no's yesterday. Oh no, oh no. Thank you so much for all these oh no's. I'll have to look up what's the oh no for. Take these. Haste. I like the bottom one. I like the strange ones the most. Dunban fretted over what they call this. An overly tiny cup of obscure usage. Ryan was laughing as he named this weird liquid that chimes when stirred. Ryan named this while daydreaming. Pretty dice made of redstone. You said that whenever the cooldown expires, no matter what's happening in game? You're good, you're good. I'm not pressed about it or anything.
Over there. Hey, are you okay?
100% uptitle to react.
You.
Finally, Persona 5.
Shulk, what's wrong? Another vision?
Kind of. I'm not sure. But first, she needs help.
You're right. Let's look for somewhere safe.
There, I see a clearing under a giant tree. We can easily watch for anything approaching.
Okay. I'll carry her.
She hasn't sustained any serious injuries, but her condition is far from stable.
Do you know what's wrong with her?
Her symptoms suggest ether deficiency. It's well known that Homs are strongly affected by ether levels in the environment. But I've never seen symptoms like this before. A sudden drop in ether content in the surrounding atmosphere causes a reaction.
Does she know?
Symptoms range from fatigue to nausea. But in this girl's case...
What can we do?
We're gonna need water-type ether crystals. I'll load the crystals into a cartridge to shoot from my rifle.
Hey? You're gonna shoot her?
No, silly. I'll fire them into the air and the dispersed ether will heal her.
That's what I thought.
But the problem is the crystals. We can't just use any old crystal. They must be as pure as possible. This area must have a water source nearby. We should search there first.
She needs to hydrate.
Waterfall a little way back. What do you think, Charlotte? Would a waterfall produce pure crystals?
I can't think of a better place.
Then it's decided. I'll search for the crystals.
Hey, you're not going on your own.
I'll be okay. I need you to look after the group. We're short on water too, so I'll fill up our flasks.
Hey, good idea. Take care, man.
Let's go. Shulk redeeming hydrate for all 4 of them. And going alone for some reason. He needs to go alone for the plot to happen. Oh my god, finally a new party member. I like how they got rid of all. Oh, no, they didn't. But they got rid of most of the enemies. Shulk with the channel points. Finally, I play Shulk. I played Shulk a little bit, and by a little bit I mean barely, but like when I was forced to. Listen, I'm just saying, if you want Shulk gameplay, everyone plays Shulk. Well, I say everyone, but I'm not really everyone. This next character is the only character to have an element of their character design redesigned in the remake. Even like combat-wise, or like physically designed-wise. Let me throw a moment. Yeah, that's true. I gave you a little too much power by putting that email on my channel. I'm still thinking about Crest using the reacts on cooldown. Twitch is gonna be like, wow, so many people reacted to this person's stream. They're gonna be mysteriously gone next stream? No, no. It's pretty funny. I was thinking about that with my FMZ emotes earlier, where I was like, there's emotes that I'd definitely use if this were my channel, but it's not my channel, so I gotta adjust. Well, it is my channel, but I'm not the one chatting. I'm not the one chatting in my channel, so I gotta adjust accordingly. Let me go over here. There's a couple that I have there specifically if I want to be type of funny in chat, but a lot of the ones I put in are because like I feel like other people are gonna use them. You know, being over-leveled is kind of nice, actually. I'm giving you all the Dragalia FMC emotes on my channel, and whenever I have my once-a-year stream, you're gonna like it. Listen, I can't type a funny. How am I supposed to type funnies and play the game at the same time? I don't have a keyboard. Oh, that's not a...
I'm sorry.
Well, sorry, Melia. I thought that was a vine. Oops. Very audible smack. Shulk, I'm so sorry. He's been found dead in Machna. It's over for Shulk. Imagine if they're like, what's taking Shulk so long? So they go looking for him, and he just flopped on the ground here. Because he was like, yeah, I can do this alone. Is he okay? Yes? I don't know. Yeah, he's fine. He just needs to respawn. Just like real life. Okay, where's this ladder before I fall again? Oh, it's down here. The Peter Griffin on the ground pose? No! Not the Peter Griffin on the ground pose. Fine. Okay, got the water crystals, time to go back. You're dehydrate. The best part is like... Oh yeah, he's... Oh, never mind. He is gonna refill the flasks in the cutscene, probably. He should be able to help save the girl now. The girl.
Huh? Who are you?
You!
Hello there.
Hello.
How unusual. It is quite rare to see a Homs in this region. I suppose you're wondering why I am here in that case. Then permit me to introduce myself. My name is Alvis.
Alvis? My name's...
It's Shulk. Isn't it?
How did you know that?
Wielder of the Monado, defender of Colony 9, the hero that has every mechon running.
Almost Crest with the almost friendly fire.
Homs.
I know you from somewhere.
You know, I don't really buy that cover up, Alvis, but that's okay.
They're here.
Huh?
The Monado emits a particular ether wavelength in its ground state. It must have drawn them.
Huh?
I buy it.
What are they? Alvis, get out of the way! I'll deal with this myself.
Alvis is chilling.
From the left. Then I'll go. Huh? How? Now, from above.
Not the adaptation.
It can't be. I saw its movements before it struck. How can it...
It is a Telethia.
Telethia?
They can read your mind. Whether you have a vision or not, if they know your next move, it's all in vain.
You know about my visions?
They react the same every single time. Shulk would be right.
One way. Stop it in its tracks, then dull its perception.
No, Alvis, stop! You don't know how to... Huh? A new symbol?
That was... amazing.
I suggest you stop staring.
Alvis gaming. That shot where he threw the Monado was
The sword is yours to wield.
What was that light?
The Monado does not control itself. You control it.
I control it. By the light of the Monado. I will stop them.
Yo, jump. I'm just kidding. Yo, Alvis, playable Alvis in my party? Hold on. Unbeatable. What is this? A 100% probability of surviving with 1 HP when incapacitated. X built it up for something too big and nothing happens. Purge. You know what? It's okay. They're simply Xenoblade 1 exclusive. Atletia's aura, Soul Read, is particularly strong. Use Purge to eliminate before attacking. Remember to replenish the talent gauge by auto-attacking. Next, not okay.
No escape! Crossray!
No escape?
Alright, I'm feeling it.
No escape, let's freaking go.
Feel my power.
Feel my power. Feel my power.
Oh, there's no aura on them at the moment, is there?
Shulk, nice dodge.
Oh, sorry, this is the aura. No escape.
Feel my power. Feel my power.
Oh, Alvis is freaking depressed, man. We're gonna encourage Alvis. I didn't think he'd need it, but you know what? That's okay.
We can definitely do this. Monado, lend us your power.
Chaos.
Let us finish this quickly.
You know, he's kind of like Chaos, or he's just kind of chilling in a random place, but he feels like he knows way too much of what he's doing.
Stay focused until the very end. Not bad.
It's so funny that Alvis follows the normal battle rules.
Feel my power. Feel my power. I'm feeling
A vision. No! What am I gonna do?
You seem exhilarated,
I wish Alvis is playable like Chaos.
You see now, Shulk?
Thank you.
It's so funny. I'm sorry, it's so funny how
More
Alvis gets
importantly,
depressed in
where
the
on
middle of the
Bionis
fight.
did you learn to use the Monado?
They were not the primary Telethia. Merely at spawn. The primary Telethia dwells elsewhere in Magna Forest. Is it wounded? I see. The Telethia is hurt and lies in rest, wounded by a girl.
A girl?
Let's go, women.
The
Wounding the
Monado
Telethia.
is a divine sword capable of disturbing the very fabric of existence. Of both the material and the immaterial.
Alvis, how do you know so much about the Monado?
Man can never.
Who are you?
Shulk! Shulk!
Huh?
Well, I was kidding you about them coming to check up on
I'm
Shulk.
over here! Shulk, we looked all over for you. Thought you'd been eaten by the forest.
Sorry, Ryan. I got attacked by Telethia. If it hadn't been for Alvis, I wouldn't have survived.
Ryan is like, what the heck is that?
Alvis? Who's that?
I'll introduce you. He's the one that... Alvis? But he was...
There's no one here.
I'm telling you, he was right here. He even taught me how to unlock a new power from the Monado.
Just you and me, Shulk. Ain't no one else around. You probably passed out from dehydration and dreamt this guy up. Come on. Wait till the others hear this.
He was here, Ryan. I didn't dream it. I'm not lying.
Okay, okay. I believe you. And while you were having fun with your imaginary friend, did you find any ether crystals?
The narrator's note.
Yes.
Ryan did not believe him.
Good quality ones, too.
Perfect. Come on. We should hurry them back to Sharla. Hang
All right.
around here long enough and we'll get whacked by an imaginary beast.
I'm not lying. Alvis. Who are you?
Shulk is the biggest expert on the Zoharos we all know. Alvis is letting Shulk get... Alvis is trolling Shulk for no reason.
An enemy
It's
that
so
renders your
funny.
visions useless. This forest holds many surprises, not least creatures we've never seen before. And now we know there is another who can use the Monado.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet him.
So you weren't just having a sneaky nap then?
No.
I'm just saying. You and Dunban are the only ones I know that can wield the Monado. How would this guy know how?
Okay, locked and loaded. Everyone, stand back.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yummy.
Yeah, she's coming round. All thanks to our medic.
Are you okay?
Where am I?
This is what happens to me after you redeem
Everything's
hydrate.
fine. You're gonna be...
Get your hands off me!
Ah! Hey, watch it!
Forgive me. I did not mean to...
Sorry if we surprised you.
Are you the ones who helped me?
Well, something like that.
Excuse me. My name is Melia. Forgive my indiscretion.
You slap us
I
with
have
the
not
hydrate.
had the pleasure of coming into contact with the male Homs.
Coming into contact?
Hey, Shulk, you're creeping this lady out.
Shut up, Ryan.
This large one is far worse.
Dunban is trying to just restrain his laughter.
Melia, is it? How did you get here then? What, is there no one with you? I must apologize, but my situation does not concern you. And I shall not be divulging anything to common passers-by.
Duly noted, your ladyship. But if I were to be so bold, I'm guessing that you didn't come here alone. And you weren't just taking an afternoon nap.
And what, may I ask, are you doing here? It is rare to see Homs venture this deep into Machna Forest.
We're traveling to the head of the Bionis. We've got a long journey ahead of us.
The head of the Bionis?
We were just figuring out how to get there when we found you.
I see. Then permit me to return the favor by aiding you in your quest.
Really?
There is only one path to the head of the Bionis. It is the path that leads to Erith Sea.
So, this Erith Sea is at the head of the Bionis.
If you would be kind enough to escort me out of the forest, I will show you the way.
You do that? Thank you, Melia. I'm Shulk. Pleased to meet you.
Shulk? Ah, yes. Likewise. She's a bit high and mighty. But she's a Homs too, right? Why is she here alone?
Ain't got a clue. Ask her yourself. I'm not good with her posh accent.
Her posh accent. There she goes.
We shall travel to the Nopon village.
Nopon village? That's where we've been heading. We reckon it's our best chance of making it to the top.
Since inhabiting the region, the Nopon have been a great help. You can travel to Erith Sea from their village.
It's settled. We'll make our way to the Nopon village.
Very well. The Nopon inhabit a giant tree. If we follow this trail, we will be safe.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna do something crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna try this team. Hydrate, stretch. I got you. Even with my Twitch chat bugging out completely. It is still doing it, yeah. Awkward PSI redeemed stretch 250. Awkward PSI redeemed stretch 250. There's like 7 in a row, and for some reason it does it like 4 times. Okay, that being said, I have no idea how to play Melia, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I don't doubt that it shows only one, but it shows like several on my screen for some reason. Okay, thanks for the hydrate stretch. Let me, let's see. I don't know what's good on Melia. I got a question. Does she get more than one red art, or is it just Spear Break? I know she's not a very physical character, but it's mostly for the interest of chain attacks. Just Spear Break. Let's see, Summon Bolt, Flare, Aqua, Healing Gift. Regenerate. And she has 10,000 AP. Might as well just... Jeez. Blaze... Flare is the dot, right? I went for the water first. Well, I'm gonna need some healing if I don't have Charla. Let's see. Burst End. Release the latent power, reducing the defensive enemies in range. Is Burst End good? If there's anything I learned from Final Fantasy XIV, it is that dots are pretty good. And a lot of your damage has got to come from them, even if you're not doing anything. Let's see. Jeez, this is such a long cooldown. I'm gonna put one to Burst End. What is Healing Gift? Sacrifice own HP to restore the HP of a party member. Sure, if I'm not the one taking aggro. It's still good, just gotta decide whether it's worth the slot. Yeah. It's gonna be a little awkward, especially if I'm using it with physical characters, mostly. But we'll see. There's a lot of abilities that get crazy damage multipliers if an enemy is afflicted. I see. How much AP does everyone else have? Oh, Shulk got a new art, I forgot. Got a Purge. Oh, it also does damage, okay. From Octoforce onwards, you will counter monsters with spike abilities. These monsters can automatically deal damage and inflict debuffs on a party member in certain circumstances. Cannot be lessened by increasing physical defense or ether defense. Let's see, deals damage or debuffs when attacked. Deals damage or inflicts debuffs when attacked if it's suffering topple, or if it's a proximity based one. Purge or spike defense gem, okay. Counter spike abilities can be neutralized by inflicting topple, okay. You got Alvis's Zohar necklace? Nice. Oh, let's check out her gear also. I forgot to check her gear. Crest cap can't be changed. Oh wait, her very important first and foremost. What are the other colors? Oh, the pink one looks cute. I like the blues though. The blues really make it pop out. I'm basic. I like the blue one. she's like Mario. She just dies if she doesn't have her hat. Understandable. You know, she can have the pink gloves though. I can't really tell what it is, and I'm not gonna try looking. So you know, call me type 1. Perfect, okay. It's basically the same. But you know, that's okay. I only check the colony gear? Fine, I'll check the other gear just for you. Wait, wrong one. I'll check the other gear just for you. See, this is just a worse version of the Colony gear. This is also no, I'm not using that. I'm not very impressed so far. I'm just saying. Okay, well, you know what? Colony gear is good. No? Okay. No, I'm good at this. You're a hater of Just. So true. Okay, let's set everyone back to 29. Good thing it's your playthrough. True, it is your playthrough. My bad. And especially because it's your playthrough. I'm taking over now. It's my playthrough. The top of Magna Forest is so pretty. This is a pretty area. I don't know how you're talking about. I think the enemies I have to kill are daytime enemies, so I'm just gonna go to day. Or maybe I'm just in the completely wrong place. Here we go. Okay, let's see.
Now you shall witness our power.
Make it a swift victory.
Leave it to Rhyme.
Ha!
Take me lightly at your peril.
Whoa! Check out Melia. Electric
I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing.
I'm looking forward to the results.
The time is now. Born in the world of
Water, the source of all life.
just like that.
Dunban.
Nice attack.
So if I use like a question, if I
We are victorious.
Who
Oh.
else wants some? I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
yeah, Melia's a little more complicated than Ryan. So if I use a summon and I use another summon, does that dispel the other summon? Like for example, I go to this. I'm gonna fight this Ferris.
Prepare yourselves.
Don't hold back.
Leave it to Rhyme.
So if I use Bolt,
I'm turning up the heat.
Ryan, I suggest you keep your cool.
does that if and then I use Flare, does it get rid of the
Good. Just don't run off by your
It doesn't look like it does, but
powering up.
she got 3 at a time. Okay. Oh, and she gets pretty strong regeneration. I'm guessing she gets pretty good regeneration from her Aqua. How long does it last?
Sorry, I got focus.
For my flesh and blood be healed. Don't you dare give up. Now, healing Aqua.
Unless you choose to shoot them or she dies. Okay.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Second question. How does this team have any sustained? It felt like we were kind of getting bopped by that one enemy, and I'm like, I don't really know how to deal with this exactly.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
Oh. Ryan, please look me up. Okay.
Your days are numbered.
Let us keep up this flow. Ha!
Hammer, beat.
The darkness of sleep embraces you.
Eat this.
You know, I'll figure out what I'm doing eventually. Is it a melee attack?
Ready to roll.
No restraint.
Ryan and Dubman don't heal, so having melee focus on Aqua regens and healing you. That's what I was thinking, because I was like, these two have no sustain, like, they don't have healing themselves.
Witness my true power. Run, charge.
Yeah. Grind time. In your face.
Was that a little too much?
Let me try fighting. I gotta test out melee a little bit. I still don't really know what I'm doing. Darkness of sleep embrace you. We're not gonna hear that line very much. Even there didn't do all that much.
Make it a swift victory.
Okay, this might be bad.
Don't lose your cool. Boom. Oi, over here, please.
Star-searing flames of
Electric
absolution.
Gunbuster. Hammer.
Spear break.
I'm powering up. Sword drive.
Let us move in for the kill.
Everyone, electric gunbuster. Hammer. I feel my power returning.
Oh, so if she uses her elemental discharge, it can double as the extra red art I was talking about.
Against the odds. Felt that, huh?
Dunban. Excellent attack.
Leave this to
Is that how it works?
Hammer. Beat. Electric
Witness my
gunbuster.
true power. Shadow.
I'm powering up. Worldly slash.
I see, okay.
Tear 'em up.
Foolhardy and reckless as usual,
Now
Ryan.
it's right time.
Wake up.
Bring it on. Apologies. I can't explain this. Eat this.
Oh, at 3 already. Oh, I see. They stack. They stack. Okay, good to know. So I could have multiple aquas up at the same time.
Summon Aqua. The darkness of sleep embraces you. I cannot abide.
Okay, good to know. I didn't realize they stacked. I was like, why can I not? I was like, why can I not do anything?
I cannot abide such a dark fate.
Okay, so I can have 2 aquas up at the same time. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm into it. I'm into it. Oh, and I see. So the element also, because it counts for anything, but it can also extend into anything. Okay. These quadlings are a little awkward to fight, though.
Witness our power.
Make it a swift victory. I hate these things.
Melee redeemed hydrate times 3. I'm guessing Bolt isn't that good with this comp.
Water, the source of all life.
Water, the source of all life. Can you get over here?
Steel slash.
Healing Aqua. Summon Flurry.
Electric
Water,
gunbuster.
the source of all life.
You think it's worth?
Spear break.
Eat this.
Healing into the ether.
I'm turning up.
Building within me.
Time is coming. Boom. Final
Let's
push.
hold bolt.
Electric gunbuster.
Summon
Now it's right
Aqua.
time.
Roaring thunder.
Bring it on. Hammer. Steel strike.
We are victorious.
Man, what a bunch of jokers. But we
Okay,
must
so
be
she can play a little selfishly, is what I'm seeing. Okay.
Now you shall witness our power.
Let me at 'em.
How do I know which one, which
Steel slash.
Summon Bolt.
which one gets used up first when I use Elemental Discharge. Yeah, dots are generally better. They usually do more damage. She just slaps him? Above, left, right. So, like, I'll use water first, if you're what you're saying. Wait, but I used fire first there, unless I did that fire up.
Who else wants some?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Okay, so the one on the right? Oh, it summons to above her head, then to the left, then to the right. Okay. And so when she uses Elemental Discharge, which one goes away first? The one above her head, then? Where do they go? Oh. Oh, so it uses the most recent one first. Okay. So what you're saying is it'll use up my flare first, and then it'll use up bolt and aqua. Okay. Okay. So I think aqua is a good one to use at first then? Would aqua be a good first one to use then? Because if that way it just stays up.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
Leave it to right. Don't hold back. Gale Slash. All right, now tear him up. Good. Just don't run off by yourself, right? Worldlies.
Oh, what does it do when it's glowed up?
Witness my true power. Not a bad battle.
Who else wants some?
Let's press on.
I'll learn Melia. You know, this is pretty cool. I don't really know what I'm doing, but this is pretty cool. Return to chaos. This is pretty cool. Oh yeah, she has a tutorial. I forgot about the excellent tutorials. Oh, I didn't mean to fall off. Ow. Melia, okay, let me see. It fills when she shoots. Let's see. My talent art is Elemental Discharge. If I summon an elemental, I can use this art without worrying about the talent gauge. Remember, each Elemental Discharge refills the talent gauge. Okay. When my talent gauge reaches its maximum, I automatically enter a burst, and my concentration increases. Elemental Discharge does more damage during a burst, which is most helpful. My arts are quite special. It is particularly tricky to use my summoning arts, such as Summon Bolt and Summon Flare. Let me see if I got this straight. While the elemental is summoned, it grants buff, then dismissing it deals damage. Okay. So it is best if I first support everyone else by granting buffs, and then fire off an elemental at the end. If you just launched an all-out attack, Ryan will probably find it hard to draw the monsters. Aggro is his job, okay. And elementals do 2 times damage, okay. This is pretty cool. This is like really unique.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
This is my practicing. This is my Melia practice art.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. Right. Don't lose your cool. Everyone, feel the flow of battle.
I feel it, Dumba. Witness my true power.
Born in a world of strife. Against the odds.
Manifest yourself. Ether is flowing through me.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. Right. Don't lose your cool. Now it's right. Electric Gutbuster. Bring it on.
I see life outside my world is not easy.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
But we
Let's
mustn't
see.
be careless.
If Melia has a high tension, she Has a chance of keeping elemental burst regardless. It doesn't go away over time. She just has a chance of losing it every time she fires it. This is so much more. This is so much more complicated than the other characters, I swear. But this is cool though. Oh, I overcorrected myself and fell again. You know what? That one is not really worth it.
Now you shall witness our power.
Leave it to Ryan.
Don't hold back!
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Right! Don't lose your cool!
Dive, stop that electric gutbuster. Worldly slap. Eat this. I'm powering up.
Manifest yourself.
Hammer. Beat.
Summon Aqua. Compose yourself.
I like how she just slaps them when she wakes them up. I'm kind of getting the flow of it.
I am prepared. Roaring thunder. No restraint. Witness my true power.
Oh, he's a slave. I was like, why did it skip Ryan? I didn't realize Ryan was a slave. Slapping Ryan yet again.
Flawless victory.
But we mustn't be careless.
Man, what a bunch of jokers.
Oh, of course, if I'm playing this completely wrong, you can also let me know that too. I feel like the other characters I tried out, like Shulk, Ryan, Charlotte, they're all pretty simple and straightforward. So if I'm playing Melia wrong, let me know also. I know you're gonna say there's like no specific right way to play, but you know what? Let me know if I'm like overlooking something or misinterpreting what something does. Oh. So when she's in burst, it's a great time to apply dots. So dots are flare and aqua. I know, flare and poison, right? No wonder why the AI plays Melia poorly. Kind of a lot of things to manage. Where the heck am I? Yeah, it didn't seem horrendously bad when I was using it. I was overleveled though, so I guess I can't really say all that much. Where am I going? Okay, that was probably my problem when I was going through it, though. I used Melia because I liked her, but I didn't really know what she did, so I didn't really adjust to her. I was like, oh, she's like a caster, so I'll just do anything that says summon. Why do I feel like I'm moving so fast? Jeez. Oh, nice. Oh, I just remembered. 4 benign crickets. What kind of an offer could Pipiki want me to make with these? That's why ZR team commands can be nice. It's not 100% consistent. On the default command, she tends to hoard them, and on the target this enemy command, she tends to fire them more. How often should I be firing these off? Rude Rhine? Rude? Okay. I'm trying to stand here and you're assaulting me. Know anything about that? Goodbye. I'm going back up there. Hold on. You know, we can have a nice little fireside chat. I'm gonna end the stream here, right here, but you know, we can finish this what we're talking about here because I don't really know what I'm doing. Flare for more strength. The summon and fire a dot immediately, then usually be some other summon or an aqua. Yeah, flare, since flare is gonna heavily benefit both of them, so it's nice to just hoard flare. I was thinking of aqua because of the regeneration factor, and then the flare second, but that's also I will consider that as well. I'll see what I like best. It might also be good to put summon a healing gift for Melia. She's not gonna be the one taking aggro, probably, unless I'm like playing badly. So she'll heal herself up with the regen. That could usually be nice. Okay. If I run her with if I ever use Ricky or Charlotte, I'll consider that as well. That water is the priority. Or Aqua. She just freaking kicked Ryan in the head. Why is my party so violent to each other? Jeez. Okay. I would like to consider how many characters in the party have emergency arts. Okay. Well, I'll consider all this. I'll pick up from here next time on Monday. It is getting late. But yeah. Just play Ricky. Anyway. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna end the stream here. We've been going on for a while. I'll play more Melia next time. I'm down with this. She's fun. Good night, everyone. Thanks to everyone for hanging out, chatting, dropping by. Thanks to Sai a lot for all the tips as well. I'll get adjusted to Melia. She's pretty cool. I like her so far. Her playstyle. I already like her as a character, but only playing one dude? Dang, I'm playing the game terribly then. A mid-throw moment. Okay, well, going to stream more Xenoblade on Monday. I'm gonna make this the mainstream game, so Monday, Thursday. Not this Thursday though. This Thursday I'm gonna start Nier Automata, and I'll make that my Tuesday game. Yes, a mainstream game. Yep, Soul Hackers 2 is over, so Xenoblade gets to fill the slot. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. I will see you all next time. Take care.